of COVID-19 yesterday, activities in the days leading up to the recent general elections are being described as a disaster waiting to happen by internal medicine specialist Dr. Joel Tilak Singh, who said those who failed to follow proper public health protocols could have created a petri dish of infections. Driver chased after gunned down in Wallerfield. Okay. A 42-year-old man of Verima was followed into the Wallerfield area by gunmen who opened fire on him, killing him on the scene on Tuesday afternoon. According to a police report, at about 3 p.m., Karen Medina from Pinto Road was driving his Hilux van when unknowingly he was being followed by a white Tida. Police said upon reaching Sandstone Street, the man in the Tida vehicle drove up alongside him and opened fire. Media attempted to drive off but crashed his vehicle. The gunmen then alighted from their vehicle and walked towards him and shot him several times, killing him on the scene. The gunmen then escaped from the scene in the said Tida vehicle. Residents in the area told police that they believe a woman was shot and injured in the said incident. However, this could not have been confirmed up to press time. Investigations are continuing. Alvarez resigns from DPTT, leaves politics. Political leader of the Democratic Party of Trinidad and Tobago, DPTT, Steve Alvarez, has bowed out of politics. Venezuelan teen raped and stabbed. A young Venezuelan woman on her way to sell empadillas in San Fernando on Tuesday was abducted, raped, stabbed in the neck. Manning, time for political healing. As he declared victory in the San Fernando East seat on Monday night, People's National Movement PNM Brian Manning said it was now time for the country to heal and move forward. Lawyer who failed to repay client money arrested to serve jail term. A High Court judge has ordered the immediate arrest of attorney Kathy Ann Motley for failing to repay her client $107,000. Rowley to unveil possible PNM cabinet on Friday. The new People's National Movement cabinet is expected to be sworn in on Friday, party sources have indicated. PNM probes bribe for votes, reports in Barataria San Juan. The People's National Movement PNM Public Relations Officer Laurel Lizama Lee Singh says there were reports from the Barataria San Juan constituency on polling day that voters were being offered $1,000 to change their votes. EBC gets request for 6 recounts. Penal Chamber congratulates PNM on election victory. Cummings, recounts won't change PNM win. True. And these are the stories that are making way in 3 of the dailies: your Express, your Newsday, and your Guardian at this time. So, PMTNT, not Guyana. The United National Congress is trying to Guyana-ize the Trinidad and Tobago general election. But Trinidad and Tobago is not Guyana, so said Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley, as he responded yesterday to news that the UNC was seeking a recount in 5 constituencies and that its lawyers were compiling a list of irregularities which the party said occurred during the polling process. The party also alleged that the absence of international observers facilitated the irregularities and also cited long lines in places like Gulfview where people had to wait a long time to vote. But the Prime Minister told the Express the UNC was trying to delay the inevitable, the formation of a new PNM government, by trying to pull a Guyana on Trinidad and Tobago. The UNC was looking for ways to thwart the formation and the work of the new government, he said during a phone interview. If they are able to go to court, or if they can tie up the recount in 4 of the 5 seats, they can delay the EBC's declaration of the election results and subsequently delay the installation of a new government. So what in effect they are trying to do is to Guyana-ize our election. That is what the UNC is trying to do. Guyana had an election in March. It wasn't settled until July. That is what the UNC is promising us here now. Instead of a new government being sworn in, they are trying to create the Guyana situation with complaints that only they would have seen or experienced, and they saw it in and experienced it a day after it happened. That is what's going on here. We have survived their obstructionism. We will continue to do so, the Prime Minister said. UNC wasting valuable time. Didn't you hear me say before the elections that the UNC would be looking for ways to go to the courthouse if they lost? So they are suggesting that the observers would have speeded up the lines at the polling stations. We had reports from all over the country before the numbers were counted that everyone was generally in praise of how smoothly the process went in the polling stations. As soon as the numbers have been counted and the UNC has lost, the following day they are coming to raise all kinds of things. I told you all so. None of this surprises me, Dr. Rowley said, because the UNC believe that they are entitled to a victory, and since the numbers don't bear this out, somebody has wronged them, and therefore they would make up all kinds of stories, all of which I think are to be dismissed because the facts don't bear that out. We had reports of all during the day. Our local media covered and documented the polling, and I heard none of that from the local media. I saw MSJ political leader David Abdullah coming out of the polling station and speaking glowingly about how well the process was executed. So I will ask the country to dismiss the UNC and their obstructive behavior. All they are accomplishing here is delaying the process of swearing in the government, and as they do that, they are also delaying the process of preparing the next budget, and all of that goes down under the rubric of wasting valuable time, the Prime Minister stated. So I will stop here for now because the ads are coming up on me. When I come back, I'm going to do our news headlines. It comes up at the top of the hour, and then I will continue with the story. If Sharon comes in by then, she will continue with the story, and we'll take it from there, okay? So keep it locked. We're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM. Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
What are you sleeping on? Did you know that you may be sleeping on dead skin cells, dust mites, and bodily fluids? Do you suffer with aches, pain, stiffness, and other sleep disorders? Studies show that you should replace your mattress every 7 to 10 years for better health, better support, and a better night's sleep. Visit a sleep center today at Quartz and find the perfect mattress for you. Quartz, bringing value home.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance Beat All Talk.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the Street 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join Wayne Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the Street 919 FM.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Your family's safety and home protection, it's in your hands. Introducing Digicel Smart Home. For the first time, a state-of-the-art system that you control with a tap of an app. Protect your family the smart way, anywhere, at any time. Get 24/7 professional monitoring and emergency response. Control your cameras, sensors, and more. Plus, turn your home into a smart home. The power to protect is in your hands with Digicel Smart Home. Visit DigicelTT.com to sign up today.
Enagic change your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079. Come talk with us.
Real issues, hard talk.
Real talk on the Street 919 FM.
News from the Street 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Jason Thomas, and this is the 6 a.m. headlines on the Street 919 FM, courtesy Green Dot Limited. Dr. Keith Rowley tells citizens to leave the baggage of the election behind. A call from human rights group to free low-risk prisoners in light of COVID-19 reaching prisons. Drivers are advised of roadworks off Tabagit Road. And internationally, global coronavirus cases hit 20 million. Those were the morning's headlines, courtesy Green Dot Limited. Details of these stories coming up in our 7 a.m. news. I am Jason Thomas. Do have a good morning.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
So continuing with the story, making up complaints. Well, the name of the story is PM, TNT North Guyana. Making up complaints. The Prime Minister asks rhetorically, where the complaints the UNC's lawyers were compiling come from? I guess they are going to file legal challenges again, but they have not yet paid for the costs incurred in 2015 with the election petitions, he said. He noted that the petitions involved the same marginal seats which the UNC felt they were entitled to. In the meantime, they are once again obstructing the country's business. We will sit here and wait until the recounts are finished, after which the EBC is expected to declare the seats in PNM favor, and the Elections and Boundaries Commission would advise the President of the declaration and of which party has the majority. Then I expect that I will be called upon to be sworn in and to form the next government, he said. None of that will change. Instead of it happening sooner, it would happen sometime later, he added. However, he said, in the meantime, the country's business will be brought to a standstill. We, the older government, will stay in office until there is a changeover. But there ought to be a new government in office so that we can continue what we have to do. Duke has complained too. He noted that defeated PDP Tobago East candidate and party leader Watson Duke was asking for a recount in Tobago East too, and his complaint was that during an interview with the media on polling day, Ayanna Webster Roy asked that Tobagonians support her or something like that. As if there wasn't a permanent ask. You are a candidate in a general election campaigning every day, but he is surprised by the fact that somebody asks people to support them. PNM sources said yesterday that while the figures were primarily the PNM won the Tobago East seat by 1,200 votes and San Fernando West East by close to 3,000 votes. Faris Alwari, 10,234 to Sean Sobers, 7,492. In Tunapuna, the margin of victory was approximately 2,100 votes. In St. Joseph, over 900 votes. In La Hoqueta Talparo, the margin of victory was 2,090 votes. And in Tokosandi Grande, the PNM won by over 3,000 votes. They said a recount was usually requested where the margin of victory was fewer than 300 votes. It is statistically impossible to have these results change in a recount, and in the history of recounts in the country would bear this out, the source stated. Three 4720081 4780595. If you're calling from the US, anywhere abroad, or your Magic Jack at home, 718-874-3860. And Tobago, I want to hear from you this morning, please. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, dear.
Morning.
And blessings to you and station. You know, I listened to you just now, and I couldn't understand because I now get a recall of the results that you call in there, stating how much the PNM won by. And I just can't believe these people. It's not that 15 or 16 votes make the difference. You know, you're talking about thousands of votes, hundreds of votes make the difference. And these people still wouldn't accept the defeat. I want to say I'm calling from Enterprise though. Thanks to Clarence, we did our best. We're making roads. And I believe the next general election, we will be victorious. Some of us have to lose, some of us have to gain, and we take our defeat. Welcome it. Stand with the PNM, stand with Dr. Keith Rowley, And I know our country will go forward. And what I would like to say to everybody in this country, this will be the best 5 years under the PNM, under Dr. Keith Rowley. We will be in paradise. God is good. Walk forward, forward ever, backward never. Thank you. Have a blessed morning.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, I am here. I survived it. Good morning to every single one of you. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, yeah.
Good morning to all our listeners and viewers and callers. Good morning. At one time I thought I think I could have made this step again, you know. Oh God, people. I want to thank the Lord for waking us up this morning in the land of the living. I want to thank the Lord for all that He has done for Trinidad and Tobago. And I want to thank God for being here with you this morning. Let me just see. You was reading a story?
I just finished read
Trinidad and Tobago, not Guyana.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you read that. And I'll tell you why I'm happy that you read that. We spoke here on more than one occasion, and we anticipated just what is happening here would happen when they lost. I want to tell Trinidad and Tobago something. We all live here. And there is no way that I can be in an area or in a country or in a community or however and want to wish bad on it. Because I live in there. If anything happens, who's going to be affected? Not me and my children and my family.
Correct.
I have some voice message and some voice notes I want to play this morning. Because I want people to understand the stupidity of some of us as people. So I'm going to send it to Bruce so that he can deal with it for me to put it up. Yesterday, someone sent to me again a live that Nicholas Jaikaram did. And other things that I saw on Facebook and so on. While I could come here and real gloat, jump on top the desk and say so many things, this morning I'm disgusted with people who say they are citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. I read a post from a person by the name of Naila Ramsaran. Naila Ramsaran is a family of the Ramsaran products that we will buy and drink. Orange juice, grapefruit juice, peanut punch, and so on. And it's really disgusting. And the post said, let us, the hard-working UNC supporters, continue to pay taxes and mind the loafers that support the PNM. we'll really live in a bloody banana republic. Somebody by the name of Akash said to her, you can't win them when they're making 12 children for the state to support. Who all you're gonna vote PNM like a dependency syndrome? And she answered back to Akash, I hope Rowley starts putting contraceptives in their water supply. Yes, because these cockroaches keep populating and the only thing they know to do is vote. This is the daughter of a well-known franchise. Now this morning I saw an apology. Sorry, I'm not accepting.
There was an apology?
Yeah, I'm not accepting any apology.
You're apologizing for?
From anyone. Hear what she said. To everyone who has seen the comments circulating on social media that were made by me, I sincerely apologize for hurting you in any way. I'll tell you something. This apology was told to her, she have to do it. Because you know you will hurt the business. Well, today is the last day. Well, yesterday, in fact, when I saw it, is the last day that I will drink any product from them. You know why? If you can safely say that, that is what you had in your mind all the time, and to apologize now.
That's not a true apology.
That's not a true apology. And I continue to say to people that we have to live here together at the end of the day. I remember in 2010 when the PNM lost government. We didn't have all this kind of bacchanal and confusion about recount and go to court. We didn't have that. We conceded defeat and moved on. We were thrown out of some of the offices that the UNC came in to occupy, quote unquote. We moved on. Prior to 2010, when the UNC was in office, they would always treat you in a particular manner. But when the PNM win the election, they don't victimize nobody. Some of the people are left there or move around, but they wouldn't fire you. That's not the case with the UNC. When the UNC comes into office, they remove what is not of them.
Yep.
And I'm not asking him, I'm telling him. So to hear, listen, to read, and see the comments, the racial comments, people, I tell you, you know, be very careful. One say, that's why he or she or whoever does raise the prices when they come to the store. I'm talking about you and people who look like me, look like Bruce. They will raise these prices when you come to the store. We just had an election. We campaign, the election is over. We have a country to run, where we all live here. When the pandemic came into fruition, it didn't separate who is UNC from PNM. You know. It is here to attack every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago if you don't practice and do the right things. And I tell you, only yesterday I got up and I said to myself, time to come off of Facebook and time to retire and stay home and do other things that will make me feel comfortable. You have to sit down and listen to persons bawling and crying and making themselves a nuisance in society. And these people don't give a hoots about what other people say about African people. I'm a proud black woman. And I'm not going to sit by and allow this racial tone to continue. It needs to stop. Because it's not doing anything to us as a society, it's not. It's hurting the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. So if you want to continue in that vein, I will come here and start to tell people where to go, where not to go, who to deal with and who not, if you all don't stop. I'll launch a campaign. Because I want to tell you, one said on one of the posts I saw a post, always only the East Indians are businessmen and this and that and the other. I want to remind you that the persons employed in your establishment and the people who come to buy are the most important people. Without them, you would not make one black cent, and we need to stop it. It's 6:17 a.m. and I told you that Guyana plus Kamla Persad Bissessa, Jack Dew plus Kamla Persad Bissessa equals trouble. But I don't care what you'll do. There is a God above. So continue in your vein and go along. You want a recount? Go ahead. Have your way with your recount. It is your democratic right to do that. You want a recount. But Trinidad and Tobago, let's hope that the recount doesn't make them feel more sick. All right? So the lines are open. I'm taking your calls on 342-0081. What's your number again, Bruce?
478-0595. That's 478-0595. If you're calling from the US and anywhere abroad, or your Magic Jack at home, 718-874-3860.
If all you know how happy I am that the elections have come and gone. We had free, fair elections. That I could get back to my normal scheduled program. And I don't know if the phone line might change back. Good morning, Manu.
Which one?
I know.
Yes. This one?
Yeah.
Manu?
He gone. Call me back, guys. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, my dear Sharon Felix.
Good morning, Mommy. How are you?
Good. Brucey, good morning to you.
Morning.
Sharon,
Oi.
all I can say to you is good morning to you, and good morning to my people of Trinidad and Tobago, and good morning to my Prime Minister, and my Prime Minister and his family, Sharon. That's all I can say to you. But Sharon, take it to the recount. You ain't get a heart attack, eh? Be careful.
And I was telling them.
You understand me? And all who crying and papi showing themselves, Sharon. You understand me? These after birth and them who crying and papi show themselves, Sharon. Good morning again. Lucy, good morning again. I'm on.
I don't know what part of this world you can go in and see people behaving in this manner. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, my dear. How are you?
I am fine. Praise God.
Oh, yes.
Brucey, good morning.
Morning.
Trinidad and Tobago, good morning. Sharon, you see these posts these people putting up? It's hurting them more than it's hurting us, eh? It's hurting them, so they have no other choice. But I was listening, at log on last night and listened to that Nicholas. You could imagine him? You hear any nonsense this man put up on the post and telling people in Trinidad and Tobago? What is wrong with these people, Sharon? What is wrong with us after election gone Monday? Today's Wednesday, we have to live here together. You want me to come and buy your product in the grocery and wherever. And that is what you're telling me? I am a cockroach? Huh? I am a cockroach? A black? And you want me to stain my finger for you? People rock so. God don't sleep. And UNC will never go back there for the next 20 years. I'm telling all you that. All you to evil. The evilness that all you do, the rain come and wash it away. Young black people, young black boys are warning all you. They ain't get all your votes. All you remember to walk the straight road. Because they don't have it up their sleeve. Young black boys, if you have to pick up bottle and sell something and keep out of these people away. You telling me you're going to put thing in water for people to drink? Huh? So the young women can't make children. What is wrong with these people? Here is Trinidad and Tobago, not Guyana. The journey now starts, Sharon. We have a hard task ahead. Dr. Rowley, thank you in the name of Jesus. Let no weapon form against this country. Again, we had enough. We had enough. And great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. We will live on. Sharon and all, have a great day today. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
You can email?
No. Take on this thing. I don't know why people just choose to call me when we're on the air. We're taking your calls on 3420081. Call me, Mr. Archer. Good morning.
Good morning, my star.
Good morning, my darling. How are you?
Good morning, Sharon Felix.
Mr. Archer, you know, what was... I don't gloat, eh? And I promise myself not to do that. But you know what I was happy for? I was happy for Tobagonians. Who Trinidad have to take a page from Tobago book. Trinidadians have to do that.
Sharon,
Hi.
tell you that. Lucy, morning.
Morning, Mr. Archer, morning.
Everything all right with Daddy?
Yeah, man, Daddy, good, man, good.
Well, we're giving an injection with the Vitrude PNM. My goodly Prime Minister, Dr. Christopher Keith Rowley. It's Rowley. Mr. and Mrs. Rowley, we are proud of you. And Mrs. Rowley, keep that gentleman safe. Keep that gentleman safe. You are the doctor from Dr. Keith Rowley. You keep in peace. Mr. and Mrs. Revis, good morning. Penny Beckles, Robinson, good morning. My two candidates in Tobago, good morning. Rev Roy and Miss Kozo. Now, Sharon and Mr. Bruce, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm telling you all, again, Tobagonians are more politically schooled than Trinidadians. Praise God for Mr. Robinson. and Mr. Orville London. Take what they give you and vote. You know what to do. Take anything they give you. I remember once Mr. Pandey came to Tobago and said, Uncle, come. And giving out bread and all that and nonsense in Chicago by the war. I remember Camilla came to Tobago and gave out telephone, gave out $500. We call all kind of things. Did you all hug you up, kiss you, all kind of things. And it ended up with a 12 million. UNC will never put up a candidate in Tobago. They will shadow, they have people that shadow. And Tobago and them foolish. And Mr. Duke has to understand that Dr. Keith Rowley is an outstanding Tobagonian. After Mr. Robinson, Tobagonian look up to Dr. Keith Rowley. I'm telling you again, Sharon, Bruce, Trinidad and Tobago, Tobagonian are proud people. So they are Tobagonian, cousin of Tobagonian. Go get in that. So Dr. Keith Rowley, we are proud of you. And we are there to make us proud. And this madman was halfway crazy man, whatsoever he is, talking all kind of foolishness about you. And we will never get this and we will never get that. The last thing he did, Sharon and Bruce, hurt to be going and although don't understand, although feel when you talk about the two ladies and cussing one and thing, he went down from point and telling the people that Dr. Keith Rowley and the representative for Canaan Bonaccord signed on the dotted line to start to bulldoze the house on the 12th. From the 12th, bulldozer will come to bulldoze the houses. And he don't understand that Canaan Bonaccord is a family thing. And if you go on and interfere with Canaan Bonaccord people, start to talk foolishness, the elders will call the younger ones and talk to them. Be careful. And Sharon, election day, I'm saying this, election day, and an East Indian man came in to the PNM tent and abused African people. I'm just sorry that somebody didn't really take the phone and film it, and that man misbehaved. And I'm saying, a Calypsonian by the name of Tobago Shoki said, don't be foolish. This is a trap. Gentlemen, men looking to attack. And he come out and raised his hand, called me. He said, you know, this is a trap. Leave the man alone. You have ladies to put him out. So Sharon, these things come in disguise. And I'm saying again, I'm proud of the people in East-West Corridor. Not fully proud. They should have given them more. And Jolene John, you're a woman from Charlottesville to Diego. Jolene, please, I'm telling you. Jolene, keep your head on your shoulder. They're going to disrespect you. People will disrespect you when you come to Tobago. You see what happened to this lady that went in Parliament and talked about Dr. Keith Rowley and his mother? He can't even walk on the road in Tobago again. Jolene John, you are a Tobagonian. Jolene, I'm begging you, you are a Tobagonian. Know what you're saying, know what you're doing. We will deal with what you do otherwise. We will put him sit down and talk to him. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. And Sharon, thanks very much for the hard work.
You're welcome.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome, Mr. Archer. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lucy.
Morning.
I would like to hear your contribution, so please either settle or put the phone in your mouth.
Much better.
Sean, this is Dr. Rossi. You know, while I've called the radio, anything, I will just say something just now. You're going to start to come on the radio and tell people how to shop and what to buy. And I've been doing that for the longest while. I'm part of a group of years ago.
Dr. Love, I want to tell you something as your caller, Glad. Let me tell you what I do not like. You have done some things in the past. I'm happy you call, you know. And as big men and women, you all need to stop it. If you're not clear on an issue, find the truth and don't spread propaganda. You have done something to me that I will not forgive you until you apologize to me. I do not know you. I have never known you. I don't know you. I don't know where you come from. You're not my friend. I know nothing about you. And likewise, the same about me. I do not care about that. I do not know you. I don't know where you came from. I don't know you at all. I don't know you. I can't talk about you because I don't know you. That is because as a big man, you sit down and like to study and take too much of propaganda. Right? And as big men and women, you must start to behave like that. So here what's happening. I do not care for you to call my program. Please, I'm a totally different person when it comes to my integrity. I hate it. I don't know you, Dr. Love. I don't know where you come from. I don't know where you live in. You're not my friend. I have not. You used to call my phone to talk a lot of stupidness. I don't have time for that. You don't work at this station. You know nothing that goes on at this station. But you take the liberty to make it your business. I'm happy that you call. I was waiting for a day to tell you how I feel. And telling me about people talk to you. I don't carry on no conversation about you. I don't know you. I don't know where you come from. You're not in my scope of work. I don't even know what you look like. You all must know what you're doing. And that's the same thing we continue to say. As African people, we continue to try to pull one another down. You take yourself and put yourself in this station to mind the business at this station. You don't even know what it is happening. But you take the liberty to spread something that you're not sure of and telling me about who tell you. Who could tell you what? And if somebody tell you something, you take up your phone and call and find out. And I can't talk about somebody I don't know. So I'm glad that you call. Because you are part of some of the problems too. You all are two-sided. And don't know what all you want in society. I was happy to let that out my stomach. Caller, good morning. All you don't play them games with me. Because I ain't playing them games at all here. I ain't playing them games at all here. And if I have something to say about somebody, or something affect me, bet your bottom dollar, I'll take up my phone and call you and tell you. Oh, yeah. Or I will find you to come and tell you about it. I don't engage in them kind of dotishness. I'm not a little girl. I'm a mother and grandmother of 5. I don't practice them kind of thing. You're sure to know if I upset. Morning, Brian.
Morning, Miss Felix. Miss Felix, how are you?
I'm good.
I know you're good. Miss Felix, let me tell you this, Let nobody upset you.
No, let me tell you now.
Miss Felix, you work hard. Let me say
no, this is not about that, you know.
You work
let me tell you what this is about, Brian. We work at this station. There was an issue with Heavy, right?
Yeah.
And some kind of misunderstanding that I was chastised for by Heavy. Without even asking a question, I tried to clear myself. But Mr. Dr. Love, or whatever you call him, took the liberty to call this one and tell that one how I doing this and I doing, when you don't even know what the story was. You don't work here. You don't know what happened. You don't know what it is happened. But you take you take the liberty to go to tell Tom, Dick and Harry like a little panty man. Yeah? And then when you're done calling my program to tell me about what, I don't want to hear you, boy. I don't want to hear you. All it is deceitful. You all is the reason why African people is in this kind of situation we're in.
Exactly.
You all are the reason. I don't want to hear you.
A banana. That's all
in my program. Don't call my program. And my back broad, I could take licks because when I'm ready to share, all you must be able to take it. Go ahead, Brian.
I hear you loud and clear, Miss Felix. I hear you loud and clear. And it's these type of people who bring in black people down. I agree with you 110%. I mean, come on. I had to listen this morning on a certain TV station that Dr. Rowley had no right to call the election victory at 10:31 in the night. What information he had. Okay, I had to listen to all these people and they have to go through every single piece of paper and understand why this wasn't counted. And oh my God, these people will never give up. Never. It moved from 3 recounts to 5 now to 6. They just wouldn't give up, and they know they can't win. They're just trying to delay it. I had to listen to a talk show who was talking about when the Prime Minister said it's looking like a Guyana something. He said, how Guyana reaching this? And all kind of stupidness. Huh? These people really don't care about this country. They don't care about us. They only care about themselves and what they can get for themselves. But we will form the government. And we're going to take Princess Town. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, they would have done it worse. They'd have had a battery. Imagine they have lawyers. You know, the Samoa Barataria seat. Big midday lunchtime, I had to listen to Saddam Hussein saying that he has a problem that the hand sanitizer is smudging the ballot paper. He win the seat. You hear anything about recount? You hear anything about him saying what the ballot paper was smudged? Nothing at all. These people are the worst. And I will not, I'm sorry, but I can't agree with Dr. Oli when he says we have to unite. There's no unity with them, you know. We have to do what Dr. Oli said earlier. We have to watch them. Have no unity with them. They lose and they don't want to accept it. The fighting all these seats, all of a sudden going to from 3 to 5. All these so-called marginals, they want to fight all of a sudden. Losing by 2,000 and 3,000 votes and they want to fight it. These people don't care about this country, Ms. Felix. Ms. Felix, you're right. And don't take no slackness and no old talk from nobody. You're totally right. You work hard. You understand? And I know what it's like because I can remember when I worked hard in 1986 for the PNM and cry and we lost territory. I walked the road for miles. You understand? Canvassing for the PNM. So I understand how hard you work. Don't let them 2x4 come and give you old talk. Put them in the place as you have done this morning. And thank you for that. And congratulations to the People's National Movement. We will prevail and we will form the government for the next 5 years. And it will be a lot easier than the last 5. Thank you very much, Ms. Felix. And Bruce, pleasant good morning to you. Congratulations once again. Have a good day, everybody.
Yeah, Thank you, Brian, and congratulations to all of you. Well, my very good friend and comrade has just joined me. Good morning, Dominic.
Good morning. And what a good morning it is.
Dominic, I must thank you very much.
Yes.
For coming out and doing human service to this country. I must thank you and Wendell.
Yes.
I thought Wendell tell me he was coming here this morning. That boy, what happened? He missing in action. You ever wait, as I tell you this, you ever sit down and wait patiently? It come like long time we growing up, right? You know, you have outhouse.
Yeah.
So you have your peeing in your potty, your posy, but you have to wait until everybody go because you had so much pride to go with the posy and pee to throw it away. And you're waiting patiently for everybody to leave so you can sneak out quick. I was waiting patiently to answer Dr. Love for years.
Right.
You had the temerity to, are you sending text on Bruce's phone to ask for number? Do not call back here. Do not. And I remind Bruce, I don't know the man from where he come from. I don't know what he look like. I don't know the man. The man is my friend. I can't talk about somebody I don't know.
Correct.
You ain't do me nothing, so I can't talk about you. I don't know nothing about you. And then you're running your mouth on something, you know. It's I. We run up and down, fight, call this one. It's I. You so thing and you were so friendly. Why you didn't look to get blood? You ain't do that. But you want to talk. You're calling this one and calling that one. Look, a big man like you, go and get his size.
But Sean, I remember Peter
get brass size.
Was upset that she was doing that.
Upset with me. And
said,
I said, no, this has to do with life.
Yeah, right. She said, no,
it has nothing to do with who say and who ain't say. If you could save a life, you can try and do it.
Yeah.
That was me. Look in there. People calling my phone and cursing me out. And you, with yourself, you want to call this one and that one and tell them, I don't know the man. And when it was told to me, I say, but I don't know the man. You know, the man that's just called the radio station, and he's not a favorite of mine to call my program. He would call other people's program. So he would answer, but I don't know the person. I don't have a relationship with him. I don't know where he come from. I don't know what he look like. I can't answer to nothing. I don't know him. You talking about? Don't put your mouth in things, but don't concern you. Mind your business. And let your business mind you. I just do that good. My business minding me. I just only talk about things what could make money for me. I don't have time with that. Ask anybody at this time. How many times I told them, do not call my phone with any issue that you're not sure of and you don't have the facts, faith, and the information to give it to me. Don't send me to go and look for nothing.
Right.
And don't call me with no, Dominic, I don't want to hear nothing because I don't know who taping me. I don't know what. So I don't carry on no conversation with nobody. None. After these people who, anyhow, Sharon Hashimoto, I will get in trouble, you will go a little further. After certain people who does, I get afraid people bad. So Dominic, what's going on?
All is well.
How did you feel?
Well, it was a little tense for a bit. I expected that because there were 3 seats I was concerned about: Moruga, Grandi, and Lahokota Talparo.
You wasn't concerned about St. Joseph?
No. I know I had that luck, man. So I wasn't worried about it.
Well, I want to tell you, the PNM has a machinery like no other part. And the work that would have been put down prior to the election day, I knew, we knew we were going to win.
Right.
But the target, we have targets, we work with targets.
Yeah.
But still, I tell you only the truth, I'm human being still. During the course of the day, I stopped talking. Everybody would, what happened to you? I just said talking to nobody. I was only doing signs. So people who are not accustomed working with me will say to themselves, Sharon, real dread boy. The election machinery on election day is the most critical thing.
Yeah.
So there was a certain time, and we go by that all the time. When I saw that time of the day, I don't want nobody sitting down, no way. Push. So grease yourself and go through every crano, every crook, every hole.
Yeah.
But get out there. Don't sit down. Because we ain't come to sit down. Get outside.
Yeah.
And push. One man tell me, when we closing off and come into the close, see, Sharon, you really know your thing, you know. I just get 12 votes. I say, see what I tell all you?
Right.
You have to go and, the last sweep is the important sweep. Go out and take a sweep.
Yeah.
I want to thank Miss Cabin Robinson Regis, who came down to St. Joseph. After she tell herself she's clear, she came down and gave support.
Yeah.
Adrian Leons and Keith Scotland went to Samabat area. And I want to say to Jason Williams, don't give up. You did well.
Yeah.
You did extremely well. Extremely well.
Yeah.
To Gypsy, don't worry. Don't worry. We have your back.
Yeah, man.
You did well.
Yeah, man.
We have your back. But you see, some of us, we have to know what we want.
Yeah.
Some of us don't know what we want. We just watching the meat right in front of the eyes, you know. You know them racing dog, you know, let's go to them race. They have a thing you used to see on the channel, and they have the dogs running on a leash.
Right.
And it's on a right around the right, and they have the meat.
A rabbit or something. Yeah.
And it taken off. Some of we just behave like that.
Yes. Yeah.
So when the meat is rotten, what next?
Yeah.
When the money done, What next?
Yeah.
African people only check on yourself.
True. I mean, on Monday, well, I decided to make my wrongs too because I know I have family members who slack.
Of course, yes.
So I called them as well.
Well, watch now. He gave me a piece of today Sunday.
Yeah. So I went up to Wallerfield to pick up one of my cousins. She was by a friend there. And while I was, because that was part of Foster Commons.
Yes.
Here I went in there, and what I saw inside there, I was so encouraged. I said, nah, he going with that seat. Yeah, he going with that seat. So
He
I was,
walk.
Yeah.
Walk,
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah.
And this is what we need. But the journey now starts.
Mm-hmm.
We have work to do. We have work to do. And we have to understand your work to get pay, not pay and do work.
Yeah.
And we have to change that mentality. The journey now starts.
Yeah.
So don't feel all it was we sitting down and we laurel. And I tell people when I leave here, the amount of different things I had to do to make $1. Because here what happened. I had to make sure my children and my grandchildren they secured. I name mother. Not mother for nothing, mother for something. And my children must not go by the neighbor and ask for a cup of milk or a cup of sugar. My children or grandchildren must not be hungry and I say, hey, I know how to make $1 and I wouldn't go out and help. And likewise, there are some people in society that who need help and we need to help them. So sometimes when you see I leave here, I don't go home until all 8, 9 o'clock in the night because I go on another, I all over the place doing what I have to do.
Right.
Because when a man come to you in need and you really know he needs something, he must be able to help.
Yeah. But I honestly think, Sharon, based on what I would have observed over the last 8 months taking place within the party, I think the next 5 years certainly will be much better. I think the party has a better idea now of what needs to be done and where the areas of need are, and they will attend to that. I mean, I was coming on just now, and I think the Prime Minister right now is doing an interview on CNC3 with Natalie Legault. But when you read in the comments, it's nasty.
What we just said.
Nasty.
My opening remarks this morning was about the racial tones. I read from Naila Ramsaran, the daughter of Ramsaran Products, what she said. I listened to Nicholas Jaikaram yesterday. I read some comments. I listened to Winston Ragu.
Yes.
Yesterday I had the opportunity to listen to Aisha program, and I listened to Kingsley, you know, and I can't understand.
Yes.
The elections finish. Let's move on, and we have a country to run. We'll lose some, you win some. You figure if the PNM had lost, why would I come and say?
Yeah.
We fought a good fight.
That's the thing.
The people spoke.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and that's the next thing. Again, we had people sleeping on the job. I went into the polls to vote. I could have done the same thing. I could have done the same thing.
Yeah.
But what am I doing that for? I have no reason to do that.
Right.
Good. But the reason for that, right? The reason for that is just what it's meant for.
Yeah.
People know you're not doing nothing. You ain't doing no good to nobody with that.
Once upon a time, Vox Populi, Vox Dei. We don't talk that no more. Nah. We don't talk that no more. If they had won, we would have heard that Monday night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it's unfortunate, Sharon, that this is the first time I think in my entire life that I could recall that the Prime Minister and the Attorney General will not be sworn in today at 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Guyana.
Yeah.
Not that. Ain't that nonsense, no?
Yeah, but Bruce says it's unfortunate that for the second time the UNC is giving false hope to their supporters. And I am certain Anita Haynes is on Facebook, Kamla on Facebook, Khadija on Facebook, the whole lot of them. And I know that they were seeing all of these racist comments all the time, and not once did they ever condemn it. And they have to take blame for that. And when it is that Kamla said she don't know what ads they're talking about when the reporter asked her, but you're sharing it from your Facebook page. It's on there. One could just go and look at it and see where you shared it and you commented on it. But you don't know what ads they're talking about.
What the answer is.
And then I saw the Tupel man. They're so disrespectful and nasty. Monday morning, getting prepared to go and vote, he takes out a picture of himself about to eat a banana and post it on his page, talking about good strong food. And Sharon, when you read the comments under that picture, the people know the message that he was trying to send. And that was probably one of the persons that Kamala would have foisted on us as a minister had they been successful on Monday.
The Lord say we'll have none of that.
That's right. That's right.
And don't pretend to tell me that, I was just... Let me tell you something. Me, it has some things I not doing. It has some things I not doing.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money you pay me, I'm not doing it. And it have... Some people can't control me. Once I know that is wrong, don't come to tell me that is right. I will fight you down and tell you I'm not doing it. But you want a recount. It's not 5 votes they won
exactly.
by. It's not 10 votes. It's hundreds of votes.
And I find a law should be put in place for that.
Yes.
So you want a recount?
Because it ain't making no sense.
Let me
the
tell
margin
you.
is not a small margin.
La Hocketa tell Power, and they reached late to start the recount.
Right.
So they were only able to count the special ballots. And in counting the special ballots, one, which would have been for her, for Jolene, it's wrong. So she lost one day.
Yeah.
And today, don't be surprised, you know. They might lose plenty too. Faris Alwari, they counted 12 boxes. They have for much 59 boxes. So 12 out of that.
Right.
I remember in the local election in Orsonville, I was called from the Balize House to go and assist with a recount to sit in. And the recount going on, and I was just stupid because everything. And I had to ask, I said, listen, we're not going anywhere with this.
Right.
Realizing that every polling station box you open, you're lost.
Yeah.
You want to continue and say, well, you know, okay. He want to talk to his client, the lawyer.
Yeah.
So I said, but I the Bush lawyer. So he talked to her. And they're going on and they talk to shushu, and then they come to concede. All right, they give up. All you lost. Move on.
According to you, the margin is not 5 votes.
It's not 5 votes.
Exactly.
It's hundreds of votes.
Hundreds of votes. In some cases, 1,000.
Yeah.
So what recount you want?
And Grandy, over 3,000 votes. How are you overturning 3,000 votes?
There should be something in place for that. If it is the margin is by this, okay, you're entitled to ask for or request a recount, no problem.
And I want to ask the question.
That's wasting
What
time.
is the purpose? When we come back, I want to that answer. What's the purpose of polling agents? What you send your polling agents for?
Yeah.
Then you have no, they don't exist then.
And that's why it's important for these people to understand.
We'll be back.
We know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
It's not just books and stationery to think about this semester. You need to invest in your eyesight. Get ready to go back to school with A+ eyewear from Value Optical and Trend Optics. Save from 30 to 50% off each complete spectacle for you and your family. Ensure that your eyes are protected with the best in lens technology and quality frame designs this semester. Conditions apply. See in store and online for more details. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Rest, relax, rejuvenate, and revitalization healing treatment for both males and females suffering from all aches and pains. A special offer for the month of July for $200. Choose from any one of these treatments: neck and shoulder massage, poor circulation, and arthritic treatment. Contact 336-4935 or 492-7397 for more information.
At a time when everyone is worried about their financial future and saving towards a goal, where options are few with little to no returns, Home Mortgage Bank brings to you an investment to ease your worries. Introducing the Salmon Tree Fund. With as little as $500, you can open an account and start earning competitive returns on your investment. Check us out at hmbinvest.com or on Facebook at Home Mortgage TT for further information.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee, allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions, or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-GDOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Olive Rice Clark, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the street 919 FM. Every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Julia, I just met Keisha and Ryan. They just moved into their new home and they invited us to their housewarming party.
Nice. You got their new phone number?
I forget to ask. Anyway, they're so happy that we recommend TTMF. You know, they got the 2% rate, the lowest on the market.
Great. So what's their new address? Clyde?
I forget to ask.
Clyde!
The 2% mortgage rate is only available at TTMF. Call today. TTMF. From here to home.
But wait, who's sending me this text? Hurricane warning, be prepared? Denzel, stop washing the car! A hurricane coming!
Mona, calm down. We just need to prepare. We must stock batteries and candles and charge our emergency lights in case we lose power.
That means we have to arrange a backup supply for Daddy respirator.
Yes, and before the storm hits, we must unplug all our electrical equipment. If we need to evacuate, remember to shut off the electricity at the main panel.
Yes, because you know here there's flood. Come. Let us move the appliances upstairs. Come.
Us? Okay.
Wait! Denzel, don't unplug them thing with your wet hand. Yourself.
Yes, Mona.
This hurricane season, when preparing for an emergency, don't forget your electricity. TNTech, the power to make it work.
Let's talk on the street.
The official station that defends the nation.
Come talk with us. Venus News. Hard talk. Real talk on the street. 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Jason Thomas, and this is the 7 a.m. Major News on the street, 919 FM, and online at Street TV. In the headlines, Prime Minister-elect Dr. Rowley tells citizens to leave the baggage of election behind. A call from human rights group to free low-risk prisoners in light of COVID-19 reaching prisons. Drivers are advised of roadworks off Tabaquite Road. And internationally, global coronavirus cases hits 20 million. And now the news in detail. Political leader of the PNM, Dr. Keith Rowley, has called on citizens to leave the baggage of the general election behind and move towards a united future. He tells Trinbagonians that we must look ahead, firm in a future that tells us to have boundless faith in our destiny. Dr. Rowley says the government might have come from the PNM, but it's not a government for only the PNM. It's the government of Trinidad and Tobago. The Prime Minister-elect says soon after PNM is elected into government, the first assignment is preparing a budget. He asks citizens to be patient and supportive of a government here to serve you. The PNM has projected wins in 22 seats, which will account for the majority in the parliament. In other news, the Caribbean Center for Human Rights is calling for the release of low-risk prisoners to decrease the prison population. This in light of reports that a convicted prisoner housed at the Port of Spain prison tested positive for COVID-19. Additionally, at least 3 prison officers in Tobago have been ordered to self-quarantine for the next 2 weeks after contact tracing linked one officer to another positive COVID-19 case. Acting Commissioner of Prisons Dennis Polchan says preventative measures had been implemented in the nation's prison to maintain a safe COVID-19 free environment. However, he said since the emergence of community cases, the spread was inevitable. Also in the news, motorists in the Tabaquite area advise of roadworks beginning this morning on Dades Road off Tabaquite Road. In a statement, the Ministry of Works and Transport said the disruption would take place from the hours of 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The ministry said this is necessary in order to facilitate bridge reconstruction works. In light of this, the public is advised to proceed with caution and observe all directional signs and barriers and to drive at a reduced speed. Drivers should also comply with instructions from officers on site and be aware of heavy equipment. The ministry apologized for any inconvenience caused. In international news, the global number of COVID-19 cases has reached 20 million, according to the Johns Hopkins University Coronavirus Resource Center. It marks a major milestone in the spread of a respiratory disease that has so far killed 734,000 people in just over 8 months. 5 million of diagnosed infections have been in the U.S., where daily cases are continuing to rise. Brazil comes second, having reached 3 million cases, followed by India, 2.2 million, Russia, almost 900,000, and South Africa with 560,000. Russia yesterday said it had approved the world's first COVID-19 vaccine. The vaccine is expected to be given to a small number of citizens from vulnerable groups, including medical staff and the elderly. However, scientists around the world have denounced the vaccine as premature and inappropriate, saying it has yet to complete a trial that convincingly shows it is safe and effective in a large group of people. That was a look at our news. Now for a look at the weather. For the period today until midnight, Trinidad, Tobago and the remainder of the Lesser Antilles, sunny periods will be interrupted by intermittent showers in varying localities. There is a 60% medium chance of a few heavy showers and thunderstorms during the late morning to early afternoon. Favoring western and hilly areas in Trinidad. Tonight will be clear despite the odd shower in a few areas. Street and flash flooding and gusty winds are possible in heavy showers and thunderstorms. Seas are moderate, waves up to 2 meters in open waters, below 1 meter in sheltered areas. It is currently 33 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 32 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. And now for a recap of our headlines. Prime Minister-elect Dr. Keith Rowley tells citizens to leave the baggage of the election behind. A call from human rights group to free low-risk prisoners in light of COVID-19 reaching prisons. Drivers are advised of roadworks off Tabakit Road. And internationally, global coronavirus cases hits 2 million. You've just heard the 7 a.m. news on the Street 919 FM and online at Street TV. Stay tuned for Tobago News at 9. I am Jason Thomas. Do have a good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
From the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne to Titans of Democracy. That's the morning show.
All right, so we are back. That was on news at 7. Thank you very much, Bruce.
Every time I enter, I swear I never see so much happen. Yeah. So much sexy woman inside effect.
All right, so guys, it's 7:07 a.m. And remember, today is the 12th of August, 2020. And let me say happy birthday to all of you celebrating your birthdays today, yesterday, and the day before. Happy birthday to all of you.
I wonder why they find it so good.
But Dominic and Bruce, let me tell all you what was the best result for me. I telling all you, I'm being very honest. I tell you at a certain time I stopped talking, I was a little bit scared. You see Tobago is? I roll over and roll and tumble. I almost fall in a drain. I roll, I say, oh God, give it time, good. When I call Ayanna Webster Roy about 8 o'clock, she told me she was leading by about a couple of hundred votes. So God, I say anything you think had to come in from on his side where you feel. She said, well, all his strongholds areas come in already.
Right.
I said, what? I said, all right, I'm calling you back in the next half an hour. When I call her, she said, I think, first, she's so sweet. She said, I think I win, you know. I said, you think you win? I say, you do it good, you give him it good? She said, I think so. Let him take that.
Yes.
For your disrespectful behavior. And I'm asking Tobago East. Well, look, a man calling me from Tobago. Let me get the ball by ball from him. Mount St. George.
No, this is Mount St. George.
Oh, God, I take you from Mount St. George. The number look just like him.
All right, Sharon.
Yes, sir.
Dominic, morning, yeah.
Morning.
Yeah, what happened to me Saturday?
You're forgetting to tell Bruce morning?
Oh, yeah, Bruce, no problem. Bruce, when I call him for my request, he does get it good, yes. Yeah, Sharon, you know, I'm a peaceful son, born and bred in Sandy Grande, right? I live in Tinapuna 30-something years now. I was always working in the campaign. But listen, I stand up by Price's supermarket there, and a UNC truck was passing. I see my friend and his wife got 2 UNC jerseys, so I wave him a PNM flag for them to show them I stand predominant, yeah? This UNC person from Tinapuna Road, East Indian Gill. Well, it's not really friend, but you know, Tinapuna people now we are talking to. Here she tell them, look at that, and Tuesday I had to come and beg the UNC for food. I said, but wait, just so, would that come out? A proud black man like me? Never went and begged nobody for food, no way. Working hard to keep my family name up. I get real mad, you know, but I kept my cool. I said, don't worry. All the buy they try to buy out in Apuna, it ain't work at all.
No.
Because I tell you, real money spent into Apuna in Sharon.
No mango must be pushed on us. We eat mango when we feel like.
Yeah, Sharon?
Yes.
Real money spent into Apuna.
I know. People told me there are people who collect the money and they say they're taking the money and they go in and vote PNM.
I on the ground, I know what's going on. I just see what's going on. And the same thing happened to Monroe too, election before.
Well, you know, they tried that in St. Joseph, eh? in a particular area. There were
but
fellas dressed in black.
you know my concern is, Sharon, if the UNC had win, right? Let's say if they had win, it have people thinking so before the election, that people thinking after the election. What would I be? You see, people had to change attitude in this country. Otherwise, this country will go nowhere, and they will continue being an obstructionist. So just that's why my eye will be on the judiciary going forward. That's where my eye will be focused on the judiciary. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Let me tell you, this was my music. I remember voting as a young girl. The first time I was able to vote, I was so anxious. And I said, Lord, don't make no mistake. Like my son telling me, Mommy, when I go in the room, I start to get confused. I said, what you mean? See, I don't want to put the X in the wrong place. My eyes start to play tricks on me. I say, boy, all of us, 3 of us went to vote. My 2 sons and I. I say, you just do the right thing, eh? Nothing wrong, but you do the right thing. Jenny, morning. Jenny, good morning.
Hi, morning, Miss Felix.
Morning.
Hi, morning, Bruce. Morning, Dominic.
Morning.
Morning to all the listeners, 91.9. And again, congratulations to Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley at the PNM and all the candidates. Miss Felix, no matter what they do, there's one result they will get. But I will tell you, and there's something I say, and I mean nothing by it other than what I'm saying. We have to know our enemy. And by anybody opposed to you, anything. Because once we know them, we know that is the pattern they would take. Because it indicated from the earliest, these are the things that they were going to do. So we knew, so we should have been, we are 4-1, so we are 4-1. We knew they were going to take some results back to the court. We know they're going to carry on like that. And to Anna Roberts and others who behave like him, I will tell you, I'm not a psychologist. I just put that out in the open. But those are people who don't like themselves, they hate themselves. And if you hate yourself, you can't love nobody else. He probably has issues from his childhood that has him the way that he is. And it's like somebody who has some weight and they're not comfortable.
Just bitter boy.
Yeah, and you know you're not comfortable with how fat you are. If you see any thin girl person or any thin man person dressing good, you're going to have a problem with them. Because you're not comfortable with your fatness or your size.
And Jenny, imagine this man trying to align Dr. Rowley with Daryl Smith's wife, and you want to lead people down that way, but like you forgetting.
No, it's not that.
You forgetting your alignment with your own.
And that is what it's not that he forget. That is the kind of individual he is, and whatever hurt he taught him back then, whatever it is, everybody till he see who he feels is in a better position than
Jenny, if he feeling hurt, all he had to do is turn at this jockey and talk on the mic.
It goes deeper than that. It's something with the self. They have no self-confidence, they have no self-esteem. And they just mask it with the profession, whether it is a lawyer, whatever. But these people are hurt. Like Kamala Prasad-Bissessar, she's a hurt woman. But she will mask it by a lawyer and SC and all. And she had also give her self-esteem. So I have a thing I say, hurt people. And we need to understand that about them. But here is not Guyana, and they're not going to turn it into Guyana. We're going to have Dr. Rowley and the AG sworn in, and we're going to have peace in this country. We're going to have us going together as a nation, all races together. And we're going to work to build our country. We're going to make it no great again. It's always great, because we are La Trinity. So all that talking, like all them who only begging for America to come in. You know, it's ironic. Long time they used to beg for Canada, but Canada make them out because they went up there, say all kind of nasty things, and Canada government make them out. So they're looking at Donald Trump on America. But you know what? After the elections of November, they don't feel like it's the same thing with Joe Biden. I go over that one. You'll reach home safe.
Thank you very much. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
You see that?
And I see running mate.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that was a good choice.
Very good choice. Yeah. Very strong woman.
You know what you do there with our running mate?
Four. Hello, Maya.
Four.
As we were saying off air, you're running to go to court. So then what is the reason for your polling agent? So what you're saying to the population, what you're saying to this country, you had no confidence in your polling agents, and PNM, don't make a mistake with that and polling agents.
Right.
We do our thing. I'm not going to sell it out because they're waiting to hear how we just do it.
Because you know the PNM's Sunday machinery, unmatched.
Untouchable.
Yeah.
They have eyes all over.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we on top, we keeping on top of things. I ain't lying to tell you. This year I really thought I should have worked as a polling agent. You know, they was fed, well fed. You had to sit down there and remember I say something to one of them say, oh God, more thing again. Because we want you to be comfortable.
Right.
And you keep your eyes on the ball. And if you feel you're getting tired and you feel you want to make a little walk around, you just make a call.
Yeah.
Somebody will relieve you. But you know how you're doing the thing. We've done programming.
Yeah. But Sharon, these polling agents serve a purpose. And so when I see on Facebook, you see people complaining, so how come the all the votes ain't coming yet and they're still counting?
Is your polling agent
exactly,
inside
that is what they are there for. To relay information back to headquarters. So you know, well, hey, all the PDs in for this particular seat.
I'm glad you say that.
So we good.
Dominic, I'm glad you say that. And how the PNM declare before.
Yeah, and that the EBC called Dr. Rowley and tell him.
The polling agents are the most important thing on election day in the voting booth.
So is it that they don't know?
They're too stupid, you see, to know. Because for years, that's how I started off working as a polling agent. Good morning to Miss Yvonne Alexander, who trained me well. Yes. That today I can stand on my 2 feet.
Right.
I was a agent for a candidate for two elections. I know my business. When you go, after 5 o'clock, an agent or anybody in the room cannot come out because you can't go back in.
Right.
Nobody could go in to do anything, but people are allowed to come in and vote.
Yes.
When 6 o'clock and the polls are closed, police lock the gate, you pull in your door, we getting ready to count. So we start to put everything together. You sitting down as your agent and you're minding your PNM business.
Right.
We start PNM 1, PNM 2, and we going down. So when I finish with my polling station, for instance, my polling station is 1070. When I finish with 1070, I make a call. We won.
Right.
56, 250.
Right.
PNM. Good. We have our board in headquarters. And we putting it down. Our polling agents calling in the information.
Yeah.
So before the news could get it, we don't know. We declare we win.
Yes.
We win this polling division. We win, so we win St. Joseph. We Senator. You must know.
Yeah.
So how did she know last election when she bigger?
How she know when she win?
Oh, she did know. She did when she see it.
How she know she when she see
it? Yeah, but not
seat?
only that. You remember she said, our information is that at 6 o'clock we were ahead.
Yes.
So when it's because of the 1 hour extension that we lost.
And and when they went to court, what did the judge say? Because of the veracity of votes coming in between 6 to 7, it didn't make a difference.
It was negligible. Just a few that would not change the complexion of the result. Yeah.
And to who knows? Between that and that was there people who was coming in. I could tell only in Arangwes.
Yeah.
I remember it said Joseph. There was a WhatsApp and an email telling you before the hour was declared. They declare the hour and tell you you have an extra hour.
Yeah.
I wouldn't forget that.
You want me to read it for you?
Yes, read it for me.
Let me read it for you.
They're too nasty, man. Stop all your damn nonsense. It's time to move on. We have a country to run. COVID's still here.
That's
we have
right.
to keep people safe. Terrence said that over and over. You ain't see the comedy one with his daughter-in-law was exposed to somewhere in Tobago with Tropicus or some kind of stupidness. So.
The two-pole man again.
Yeah, the two-pole man. You ain't know what you was exposed to. Lubs.
Oh gosh.
All the only fast and out all your places.
So it says here, voting extended. Polls in Trinidad only. Monday, September 7, 2015, 6:06 p.m. From Team Kamla to you. And this was sent to somebody named Ariel. It is confirmed. Polling hours have been extended for Trinidad only to 7 p.m. due to inclement weather. Make sure you head there now if you haven't already. We need every vote to ensure we re-elect Kamla for a better Trinidad and Tobago. So make sure to share this graphic on Facebook and Twitter with your friends and family and neighbors.
It's a good thing your computer didn't crash. All you call me up, please.
Oh, boy.
Call me up.
But you know, Sharon, yesterday, we have a call? Right.
You go. Yes, call her.
Good morning, Sharon.
Burton Trace, what going on?
Dominic and Bruce.
Morning.
Morning. Sharon, according to the old people, this constituency, Murray Tableland, is the motor beside the petrol. You know that slang?
Yes.
But Sharon, I can't talk it on the air, but I will call you, your phone, and I will send everything to you later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my
but
darling.
I would like Dr. Rory to give you a post in Parliament to do these projects that is started in we area here, man.
In yes.
In Tableland area, there are some projects started now. So I would like if they could come and do something to this project, because depending on them, we may not get that way. It will stay just as how it is, how it started.
Okay, my darling. So call me after the program. Yes. Okay, Burton Trace. But I just want Gypsy to know, Gypsy, Winston Peters, you know me and you good. So, you don't worry yourself. Don't you worry about a thing, yeah.
Sharon, let me say
Yes,
good
tell
morning
me.
to Central, to Mr. Pinal, Mr. Long Circular, Garth Christopher, Kingsley. Hey.
Hey.
You know, I was listening to 102 yesterday, going up and Skippy. So, of course, you know, sour grapes. Telling people, say, Dr. Rowley, open the borders because there are thousands of us here who want to leave this country. We want to leave. We cannot live here for the next 5 years.
Do like Watson Joe.
Yeah.
Swim.
I'm advising those of you who can and who can afford it, take your children and leave.
And that's the same thing Jaikaram telling people on Facebook.
Yeah.
But you know where I saw Skippy? But I realized he don't know he was getting the defeat in the tail. He was in a rum shop Sunday night.
His favorite.
He was in the water, you know.
Yeah.
Morning Skippy. Skippy with all of that, Skippy is my family.
Yeah.
With all of that, I ain't tolerated nobody doing him no wickedness.
Right.
But he must know his place. And your place is in the back of me. Keep your tail quiet.
But I noticed his boy, Mr. Nori, like he get a severe case of pip, boy. Yeah. Thomas. No Thomas.
All you must know all your place.
Yeah.
Right? Know all your place. Grandy?
Hey, Sharon, morning.
What going on?
Bruce, morning. Dominic,
morning.
Miss Cummins, Starsky, Teresa, Mommy Sosa, all the sources, Jennifer. Sharon.
Yes, sir.
You know what? You know, congratulations to Dr. Rowley and the PNM government. Sharon, I went and voted, right? And everything was so smooth.
I don't understand what them talking
It was
about.
so smooth. I wish that the outer world could take a page out of how to run an election in a pandemic. You understand? Everything you had people getting your spray when you use the ink, when you use the thing, you sanitize it.
I must
They tell you
congratulate the EBC. Must.
And Sharon, I too want to congratulate the young people of Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? And thank you all program for bringing in the young people to give their views. And they have shown the interest of Trinidad and Tobago, which far they wanted to go. And those 9,000 she locked up in Port of Spain, they have come out and shown that it will never happen again without evidence. I am very proud of the young people of Trinidad and Tobago, Sharon. You all have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Brandy. Caller, good morning.
Hi, special good morning.
Hey, Coco.
Yeah, great as the PNM.
Oh, Coco, what
And
flight you
BPV.
came in on? What flight you came in
I
on?
came in after the results of the general election.
Oh.
Just so I got an accent. Hear what happening the day of election, while saying down by my centrist, the UNC was still campaigning. Yeah, they were still campaigning, saying that you you know, a nice center, they build in a nice center. That's right by me, eh? I ride by the center. Next door to the center, yeah. And do we only went out and vote yet? Yes, we said yes, we went out and vote. And then down by my cousin now, Luan Haynes, they walking with a book, two of them in the black.
Yes, I saw that.
Walking with a book, and my cousin, put them up, right down by my cousin. Well, you know, all you could make a jail. You remember that is where we get to do.
Yeah.
So, you know, my cousins are bossing these things. Well, yeah, what happened, they were still campaigning, and what happened, they promised a lot of people wrong by us, a lot of things. So what happened, you see what happened, they lost. So they study now where they get any money to pay, because they had promises, eh? The Saddam had real promises.
I will tell you about some promise when you're done.
Yeah, I know, and one of the promises Kamala was thing is to fire Gary Griffith, but first the youths and them so stupid. They know she can't fire Gary Griffith, so they didn't know. And one of my friends, she campaigning here, I've done make my body yellow suit, my interest next to me, telling me she done make she yellow body suit. I say, take care. That yellow you might have to run by my interest to make the red. Yes, I'll tell she. Yeah, they come by red and I think campaign in the Saddam. And I do the show and they put on the stage. We can't talk good. I still look at them. Yeah, so great is the PNM. And, you know, my son couldn't... Yeah, Mommy, when he used to listen to meetings with Dr. Kit Rowley in the night. Yeah, Mommy, Dr. Kit Rowley making me say, vote, come and want to vote. No.
All right.
Yeah.
And as a young person voting for the
first time. You're getting $300 in a jersey. Yeah, Mommy, them feel like stupid hour.
I remember.
They feel like stupid hour. I vote in my PNM.
Watch out, immediately Coco called me and tell me.
Yeah, me tell my son to vote PNM, eh? He said, Mommy, I vote in PNM because he messaged that Dr. Keith Rowley giving out. What Kamala saying, stupidness on his speech. Yeah, I didn't tell him. I tell him he had to choose his thing, and he has sense. I said, well, 5 subjects he have, and he has sense. So what happened? They promised, they had to get him money now.
They get
him money now. Yeah, you go here. Yeah, if you look sharp, Saddam might get a bus head.
Oh, God, look. All right, Coco. Coco, have a good day, eh? Thanks.
Because he promises.
All right, Dudu, have a good day. Let me say happy birthday to Angie's daughter, Alicia St. Paul Williams. Happy birthday to you, darling. I know you're going to make your own cake. Happy birthday to her, and I hope she enjoyed the day today. But let me tell all about this promising. All who got promised, who was getting land, who they was going to make sure the money changed back to the old notes, and who have all the old money in their hand holding, you wait, you're going to see something because they want to get all the promises what was made to them, they want it. Play with pops. Them fleas go bite all their real heart. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
To each and every one there. I just want to say I was born and grew in Laventille, and I feel so proud of Laventille people. You understand? Laventille people show to the world I will never change from PNM. You understand? Because they never ever lose in Laventille, eh? And the amount of things they try to do with Laventille people, they come out and they vote for PNM, and I'm proud of that. I'm very proud of that. And Mr. Bruce, this is your friend Gemma, the DJ Oman. Okay?
Yes.
Right. All God blessing and all God. And if when they get chance, play this tune by Alicia Key. Good job for Dr. Rowley, please.
No problem.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Right. Bye-bye.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm going to get my birthday wish.
Oh, yes, it's true.
My birthday was Sunday.
Yes,
was
I remember that.
So I get my birthday. One of my sons called me. Hey, he said, you get your birthday wish? Eh? I say, yes, boy. Yes, good morning, Brucey. Good morning, Dominic.
Morning.
I know you're not there. Well, see, it's a bag on the street, so that means we ain't coming. Right? Good morning, TNM Wendell.
I don't understand that, boy. I have a stamp for it.
I will love it, Wendell. Yes, good morning, everybody, local and international listeners, supporters, all who couldn't come and all who pray. God knows best. I always say that they can say what they want. God knows best. But here now, it's talking about what they promise the people and them. Only remember these people, as I always say, they are evil people. They don't care. They're evil / shameless. They don't care. They might have come in government and all the money, all the whole $100 they pay the people and them, tell them bring it in, and say quick, it's illegal, lock them up, and get back all the money that they give them, and then a week after, change rules and say, okay, the money legal. So let us go ahead and trust these people. Sharon, they work very hard. Everybody that work hard, everybody, whether you tell one person, you tell 2 people, you tell 100 people, they work hard to uplift the government. And to the youth that voted because they feel the government are giving them nothing, always, as Nigerians, they say, shine all your eyes. Do the right thing. Start to look for positive things to do, and all you will see how life will turn around for you all. So I love every single body. I ain't calling nobody name. Peace and love, and all you keep up the good work. Loving the show.
Thank you very much. Yes. Watch. Thank you very much, my dear. Trinidad and Tobago, here now. All you get away. Trinidad and Tobago, all you get away. Let me read this for you. UTC records 73 million second quarter profit. Oh God, Jesus Christ.
Idle balances.
Idle balances.
Yeah. They wanted to soak the fruits in
where's Senor? Senor? Migo. Oh God. When you're working with me, you have to like it.
you know, Sharon, Bruce could pull up that song first. The song Kitchener have where the line says, it is not as easy as they say. It will take a stronger opposition to beat the PNM party today. Right? Yeah. And definitely, but we only talking about the UNC. It was Philip Alexander. It was the Tupel man. It was Skippy. It was Winston Ragu.
It was Scratcher Bam Bam.
Yes. It was Kia. Rowley must go. A whole set of them. All of them come, man. All of them get licked up, right? They thought the closure of the refinery would do it. That didn't work. They tell me about the ferries. That didn't work. We know the list. All kind of things they come with, and nothing worked, right? Now they told us about Tobago. I know the government mashed up this. Let me read this for you.
Yes.
There's another one, right? There's somebody named Sintra Sudin here. 3 years now I stopped going to Tobago. It's the Indian people who go in Tobago all the time and have the hotels and guest houses prospering. If we boycott Tobago and stay here, watch what will happen to the tourism industry. And these are citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, right?
That is why in this March 20 file photo here, UTC Executive Director Nigel Edwards and Vice President Corporate Services Judith Sobion show the physical distancing mat in a customer service line at the corporation. And here it is. The Unit Trust Corporation UTC has bounced back with solid second quarter earnings after taking a hit in the first quarter from the COVID-19 pandemic, which battered global stock markets. In a release Tuesday, the UTC said it posted a net income of $73 million for the 3 months ended June 30th. And for the first 6 months of the year, a net income of $28 million, getting back in the black after a $45 million loss in the first quarter. Assets under management rose to $22.9 billion in the last quarter compared with $22.6 billion in the same period a year ago. Trinidad and Tobago. Migo, you ready for me? Right.
Sharon, that's why
with the one All right, you're fixing it up? All right, good. That is why I showed it to you all on Sunday. They was planning to dive in.
That's why the woman was looking like she wanted to cry, but then...
Because they was planning to take this and says idle cash balances. Where the you just find idle cash balances.
Yes.
Idle, she say, you know.
Over there, idle.
Listen, when they do the maths and see is billions of dollars, she say, oh God, oh God. I will have this. I'll take this.
Yes.
I want this. I want this. Oh God, give me this. Give me this. She started to get greedy and stupid. Trinidad and Tobago, you all made the right choice, you know, to save our balances from these people's hand. Assets under management rose to 22.9 billion in the last quarter compared to 22.6 billion in the same period a year ago. All you mad?
The day of the voting, you hear people talking, some hailing for DLP, some say it is DAC, but while they were there arguing about who the thing should be leading, the nation was making sure they vote the ruling party once more. We go beat them. Oh Lord! This election, it is not as easy as they say. It would take a stronger opposition to beat the PNM party today. The doctor said, he here to stay. Just stay in cool. He come to rule. So play your mask. Forget the past. Jump up and play. PNM way. Result of the countdown was Bacchanal in town. The PNM 24, 2/3 of the total score. DAC got 2 with pressure. ULF 10 was better. The balance of them kapoo. And they lose their deposit too. We go beat them. Hello. This election, it is not as easy as they say. It would take a stronger opposition to be the PNM party today. The doctor said, he here to stay. Just stay in cool.
Right, so we back. So while me go getting the thing to put it up, I wanted to tell all you. As I see it, I say, oh, could how Bruce missed that? People
No,
love
I miss it.
You mean, miss it, read it?
I didn't read the story, but
Okay.
when I read it, I say, ah, boy, look what they wanted.
Let me tell all you something. Let me say to all our viewers on Facebook, I want to really thank all of you. On mornings, I know it's the hardest thing to get up 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Excuse me, like I had some Grey Goose. You know, I just catch my tail these days, and I don't get to know in age how you think this be. But let me tell you, I want to thank all of you for logging on and being here with us. And I want to thank our Calypsonians. Oh my gosh.
Yes, man.
We voted
oh God, Crow, I want to thank Impulse, Crow, Skatey, Derek Seals, oh gosh, all of them,
Patches.
Queen Patches, Nicholas,
Victoria.
all of them. And
Arena Shea, Devon Seals.
all of them, the ageable gentleman. I forget his name, boy.
Patches, yeah, Patches.
All of them, I want to thank all of you headed by Impulse. Impulse, oh gosh, I want to thank you so much. But again, we have to thank Iowa George for using his stage.
But wait, and Impulse said they were supposed to have a last lap yesterday.
Well, I didn't come yesterday. I didn't come yesterday, so we'll have to do it.
Yes,
Friday.
we have to.
Friday, we'll have to close off. So Impulse called me. But and I also want to thank, I want to be real, I want to thank some of these COP persons who themselves said that they're not going back with Kamala. So in places where they didn't put a candidate, they vote in PNM.
Right.
I want to thank them real from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. We have a country to run and we have things to do. And to continue to make this morning show the number one, because right now, all we going clear. It didn't have nobody that's had the numbers we have on a morning. And to do that, we couldn't do that without the support of our viewership and our listenership. And I'm saying to everybody, and I want all you up the thing, I want to show you something again. We're putting it on, so up the numbers, don't put it on, yes, me go, hold on, not yet, tell him, wait, nothing yet. So for those who didn't see it and who haven't got to see it yet, I am putting it on, but I want to tell you, you need to up the live. I want 700 right now. I need to have 700 viewers. Because I'm telling you, no other station who have online viewing get that. So I want 700 right now. Let me see how much all I come here and I work hard for this election. I ask nobody for nothing. This morning, my reward, only up my numbers, Simi. Up my numbers. That will tell me how you love me, and Bruce, and Dominic, and Wendell, and the People's National Movement. Up my numbers, I want 700. I demanding it. Because, let me tell you something. We couldn't do anything without you. We are family.
Yes.
We can't have no family there and thing, but we could have all kind of thing. So up my numbers. Come on, I need my 700. 632 and we counting. Where are you all? Share the live. You need 25 is not enough. Share the live. 647 are you all on the live right now. If you share the live, I'm sure we will get about 2 or 3 persons from you coming on the live. When I saw that UTC article, I said, oh, so that is why. I'm sure if NIS put up theirs, I will feel even more sick too. That is what they wanted. They wanted to get inside of there.
Dodge a bullet.
Oh, God. And dive in.
Yes.
And so, when they come back out, money in their bra, money in their waist, money all over in their patent place. All you all right. Trinidad and Tobago, this is a relief. Oh, God, I get my 7. I get my 7 and I'm saying to share the live. Don't be selfish. I will never push it if I could get 8. I will never push it.
That one is going chill.
Only are greedy. But they're greedy for the right thing. If I push it, I wonder if I will get 8 this morning. That will show you, Trinidad and Tobago, that you appreciated Bruce Wayne, Dominic, Wendell, and myself. I don't want no payment. I want nobody paying me, no give me no check. I just want to feel good. To know that we spoke to you and you listened. All you could cry this morning. And if I get the 8, I will feel real good. I feel even better. Only give me the 8 now, begging. Give me the 8 now. If I see the 8, I will just fall over the chair and roll up the 2 legs up in the end with 2 hands. Share the live, share the live. Right
here, 850.
Oh gosh, Trinidad and Tobago, I tell her volume. Migo, run the track, run the thing. All your days what it was going to do. You see, we UTC and we NIB, this is what it was going to do to us. Watch it. Miss Tunapuna, good morning.
Good morning to you and to Dominic and to Wendell. Oh, God, girl, well, let me tell you, it's so many people. We want to say thank you, too, for a job well done, eh? The battle was long and it was hard. It was furious, it was sad, it was sick. You understand? But with God, all things are possible. When we see the impossibilities, it will just mean we have to press a little harder in prayer. Because you see, we still have to pray now.
Of course, we have to continue.
A whole lot of them losers about to kill themselves. We have to...
Mr. Napuna, hold on. We get 900. 900.
925.
I'm at 925. Come on, Mr. Napuna, go ahead.
950.
Where's she gone? Mr. Napuna.
I'm right here.
Oh, nice. It's on our end. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm excited for 900. We win. We have won and we won. Kamala 11 times stand to right out.
Watch out, Kamala dive in the money now. She dive in, she take a high dive, drop, boop.
Here, no, man, let me tell you something. You see, God, He moves in a mysterious way, and His wonders to perform. And here, no, man, it's too much to talk on the time we have to have time. But God knows our hearts. And I want to congratulate Miss Dr. Rowley. Oh, God, your wife is a gem of a woman. To take all what your husband was going through. I showed him and he had gave some good loving Monday night.
Of course.
About the only time he was to get the rain to be good and sleep. To them. The
Mr. Napuna, tell all your... Please.
We know the Ghanaian men are very strong.
Oh, Lord.
I'm UNC.
To the put talk for yourself.
I have to repent for all and do to Dr. Rowley, you know. I have to ask partner, you know. I have to go down in sackcloth and ashes. Because they're not coming back no more in this country, no more. It is done. It is signed, sealed, and you try to remember what I tell you, don't fret not thyself of evil doers.
Yes.
Tell all your big wait and moment of the God gave me the message. We win. You remember when I called you Monday night? And you say, oh, God, Tanapuna. I said, girl, Sharon, let me tell you. And I was about to tell you what I was telling you. You said, I'll call you back, I'll call you. You never called me back.
Yeah, I was so busy.
And then I called you there. We had the election in our hands. It just was done now. So let's have a little Sharon that Julie John the next set to lose. I want them young men, but I still love her, you know, she did good to me. But I never believe an intelligent woman like that was taken for a fool. She was taken for a fool. And now look at you, it's a lot of shame. I would have never want to walk with these people again. Mr. Water, God now, Mr. Water, God with speed, and you know what? Ms. Ramjet, she resigned with immediately.
Don't have a choice.
Oh, God, Dominic.
Yes, ma'am.
You are David Francois. Or you really are children of the Lord. You see how it was wise?
Yes.
The wise that are super and harmless as a dog.
Come on, guys. You all need to up my numbers. I don't care. I want 1,000.
Look on, shower the man. We're going to all the man.
I want 1,000.
Something, give away something now.
You want me to give away something?
Yes.
Tomorrow.
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 I want to have that number.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Girl, you did a good job.
Thank you.
I know Dr. Rowley has something special for you, but I hope you don't move you from the radio. And I've messaged you a little bit because last time I was searching the internet and I bumped up with you and Wendell.
I see you. I see you. You didn't see when I call you out?
Boy, me a time with you now. The election, I don't know you so mother, but mother is a witch.
Never say that. Don't say that. We have to say everybody.
Hey, Kia, good morning. Rowley not coming back. Rowley come back. Kia, morning. And you know the next one, Asha Samaru, who bad talk Dr. Rowley and the PNM. She come back, but Dr. Rowley come back too. But them doom. These people stick. Hey, with Sanragu, how you doing? He's to the song long time. Don't talk about start to cry. Trevor says, after all my years I love him, Trevor says, that man insult me.
He's ridiculous. He's ridiculous.
He insult me on the phone. I didn't talk to him on the radio. He tell me what he have done in this country. Yeah, them could never cause in this country again. Trevor says, you fool me once, you shame on me. On you, I would say? Yeah, but Trevor says, you are not lose so much customers. I hope Kablan them come out and support him because you know they're not coming. You know why? They got advertised in the Obiamen and the hey, Shara gone.
Listen.
Down 10. I'm fired out of it down 10, down 15. All of my better down 15. I better down 15, 20. I better down 15, better down 20. Down 5, better down 30, and 30, and 30, 25, better down 30. You want to 30, sir. 25, and then you're out.
Callers, you need to stay up the line.
Yeah,
Give me a little 1,000.
yeah.
We was 906. Give me a little 1,000 now for all the good work. All they say I do, I and Bruce and Dominic, we work hard.
Yeah.
I want to see this morning, I want 1,000 views, and I'll feel good today. I go to my destination. I work and I'll feel real good after I leave here. I'm begging you for 1,000. Yeah, I do it like that.
46, come on.
Because they was giving out $1,000 to people to stay home and for people to vote UNC.
Yeah.
All you give me 1,000 now, please. Please, I'm begging you, give me the 1,000 now. I ain't bound for the cash in hand. But I dare all you to give me 1,000 viewers this morning. Share, and you need to share the live. Remember the Street 919 FM on Facebook. And I'm only seeing 25 shares. I want to see over 50, 100 shares. So share the live, and all you, for just for sake, give me 1,000. And I get the 1,000. I won't bother nobody again, and I'm good.
Yeah.
That is my $1,000 for me working hard and for voting. I want it in shares.
And for the UNC listeners, we know you all still listening, all right? So if you all give us the 1,000, here's what. We promise for the next 5 years, we won't talk about 2010 to 2050.
Yeah, we will stay quiet.
We won't talk about that.
We'll only talk about 2020 going forward to 2025.
Yeah.
So we promise that, right? Call us up. I work so bloody hard. Nights upon night, I can't sleep. I only seeing the bodies in my eye waving and calling me, come and get it. All I work hard at up and down. You want to tell me this morning I must come here and sing, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I sing that whole day, Monday. I sing it, I thank the Lord, and I continue to thank him. I hear somebody saying about it ain't no God, and it ain't no God. You see the picture, you listen to it?
I think that's the woman from, is it Trio TT or something?
Yes, it sounds like her.
Yeah, it sounds like her.
The disrespectful behavior of them. The little one that come here and disrespect Kareem. But anyhow, yes.
If they want to leave, they could go ahead, and we'd have a better country.
Of course.
I'm sure we'll.
If you want to leave, this is okay.
They could swim, or they could swim and leave.
Yeah.
Open my borders.
All those
swim.
Outgoing flights only.
Yeah, but not to come back. Please, come on, callers. I want you to up my live. I want to reach 1,000 right now.
But you know, Sharon, I saw, well, of course now there are question marks over the continued leadership of Kamala Persad-Bissessar. I saw Anita Haynes say yesterday, well, there's no vacancy for leadership, and Mrs. Persad-Bissessar ain't going
nowhere.
That's
not what I hear, you know.
You know what's bad? On the news last night, Indira Rampersad, they asked her the question, Mrs. Persad-Bissessar is still very popular in the UNC and throughout the country, people love her. But UNC didn't lose the election because of, you know why they lost the election? Because they moved boundaries, 20 boundaries, change up the boundaries, and they move, I forget what it's called, 20 polling stations from San Fernando West to wherever, and this way and from there, and that's why they lost. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Listen to me. I am putting it to you this morning, and you this morning. Kamala Persad-Bissessar wanted to lose the election. I am putting it to you.
Yeah.
Because all those things that she said, that wasn't no real conversation. She wanted to, inside the cabal was digging and biting because the cabal waiting. So the cabal was saying, when we win, we was going to remove you as prime minister and put somebody else. So she said, take that. So now she know they're coming after her. She have to go. How many losses is that?
Let's see. So it would have been...
Just now, wait. You have to count with the thing. You have to count with the thing. Yes, no. Now, don't feel I forget all, yeah? I want to get 1,000 views.
Yeah, we are
we want to be on 896. We go in. Right, 912. Come on. And the race. Let's take this like election morning. You get up and your hustling is 10 to 6. You're hustling to reach the polling station to get in to vote. Come on. We have to do this. Come on, man.
950.
Yes, man. Come on. What's the thing? Auction going on here. Come on.
930. What do I hear? 950, 950, 950.
Come on.
950. Come on.
Talk your talk, but we know talk.
Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance beat all talk.
Reboot your business with the Entrepreneurial Relief Grant. Micro and small enterprises impacted by the COVID-19. You are invited to apply for the Entrepreneurial Relief Grant from the Ministry of Finance in collaboration with NEDCO. Qualifying businesses must have an annual revenue of less than $1 million. You must be a citizen or legal resident of Trinidad and Tobago. Applicants must be 18 years and over and should be owners of registered businesses. Business owners can access up to $20,000. Apply today at www.netcottfunding.com. The Entrepreneurial Relief Grant, an initiative of the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Together, rebuilding our local economy, one small business at a time. NEDCO, supporting, sustaining, succeeding.
It's not just books and stationery to think about this semester. You need to invest in your eyesight. Get ready to go back to school with A+ eyewear from Value Optical and Trin Optics. Save from 30 to 50% off each complete spectacle for you and your family. Ensure that your eyes are protected with the best in lens technology and quality frame designs this semester. Conditions apply. See in store and online for more details. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Julia, I just met Keisha and Ryan. They just moved into their new home and they invited us to their housewarming party.
Nice. You got their new phone number?
I forget to ask. Anyway, they're so happy that we recommend TTMF. You know, they got the 2% rate, the lowest on the market.
Great. So what's their new address? Clyde?
I forget to ask.
Clyde!
The 2% mortgage rate is only available at TTMF. Call today. TTMF. From here to home.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home or, get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatett.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
Your family's safety and home protection. It's in your hands. Introducing Digicel Smart Home. For the first time, a state-of-the-art system that you control with a tap of an app. Protect your family the smart way. Anywhere, at any time. Get 24/7 professional monitoring and emergency response. Control your cameras, sensors, and more. Plus, turn your home into a smart home. The power to protect is in your hands with Digicel Smart Home. Visit DigicelTT.com to sign up today.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the Street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, Tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
Cause we tired of this racism. Stop killing we African people. Stop killing we Africans. Stop killing we. Cause we tired, yes we tired. But I got this put a helping hand. Tell me why they do not like the Africans. But I God, I don't know what we did to them. Every day they killing African children. So I want to know why they kill we. Send the police to kill we. And the army kill we. Politicians to kill we. But I got this answer we kill we. CIA want to kill we. KKK want to kill we. Racist skinheads to kill we. Africans we have to unite. Build black business and treat each other right. Spend your money in black community. Only then they will have respect for we. Over 400 years we suffering. We survived the torture, burning, rapes, hangings. Cities burning up, the whole world protesting. Black people tired of hate and racism. So I ask again why they kill we. Send the police to kill we. And the army kill we. Politicians to kill we. But I got this answer we kill we. HIV me to kill we. COVID-19 to kill we. Ebola me to kill we. Africans we have to unite.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us.
The Street
919 FM.
Has lost 4 times for our party. In 2001, lost. 2002, lost. 2003, local, lost. 2007, lost. And you want to talk about track record and track? How are you going to go forward come next election if we keep the status quo and keep the present leader? What will happen? Lost.
Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. It's 8:03 a.m. Today's the 12th of August. So where all my viewers gone? All you, I know going and tell all you, when you come on and you log on to view, I want you to put I am on. So we're looking for 1,300 per, the 1,300 person will get a prize. The person who logs on and become the 1,300 person, I am giving you a prize today. Nitro Senior. Derek. So I waited on you. Come back on the live. I tell all you, listen, you can't win if you don't have endurance, you know. It's those with endurance that go to the end. You have to hold the fort. So we're looking for the viewership. All you come back on the live. We going. We on 6:52. The first day drop down. Come back on the live. Come back on the live. We have a prize for the person. Look, you see? Leslie Ann York, I'm on. Maria Lyons, I'm on. I come on, let me see. We want to see the comments. In the comments, put your on. And that's the only so we could win the prize. So, come on, we're going again. We're going to 700. I'm taking the calls while, share the live volume. You need to share the live. So don't just come on and watch. Don't be selfish. Share the live so other people can see what's going on. Caller, good morning.
Michelle, Felix, morning.
Good morning, sir.
Well, I was not on your live, but I just, as I had the intermission, I just came
You
off.
see what I
trying to
mean?
call.
It's,
So I'll be back on. I'll be back on soon. Great is the PNM. Great is the PNM, and I have to haunt them from now till thy kingdom come. I sent something on the WhatsApp page
Mm-hmm.
for you to read.
Where that boy?
Just imagine telling them. I don't want to read it out because you had to sensitize it there.
Right.
But these people telling the own, they love to eat with food.
Mm-hmm.
So cook this type for them and put this in it for the N and them. Read this thing. This thing's serious. You know. These people sick. And it's so sad to see this is how this country had to be. Watch me. But what I love Injan Ishmael's video that he made just before the election. I would send that to you too. Because he real in what he's saying. When he makes his videos, he don't sky like he don't hold back. But it's so sad to see as a people, this is what it takes. And Jaishina Leela Singh,
oh yes,
chairman at the CDA, he said, easy to silence them and them with chubby, 2 doubles, 12 party Al-Qaeda in the pocket because they're gullible. And watch my start is all a portion of it. Because all you're not proving them wrong. I do it doubles and I do it roti. I fucking them thing a long time. I supported my own. Guys all want to think? I supported my own. This is where it reached to. It's so sad. But I'm going to send some things on the WhatsApp page. I want you to read it and only can discuss it for the whole country to hear how all this states fit. I'm going back on the live. Have a pleasant morning.
Caller, thank you very much. But you know you could send it on my WhatsApp also. Send it to me. I see in here 8th of vendors must prepare food in batches. 1 batch for us, clean, and another batch for the... I saying it for the niggers. I saying it. That's what they write. I'm reading what they say. I'm not afraid to say it. Make them eat feces. It is easy to manipulate what they eat because they love our food, especially roti and doubles. Papa.
I just want to make one correction to what the caller said with respect to Leela Dasing. It was actually a pack of vital supplies and a hose.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Jesus.
Woo! Thank God as we need from my mother and my wife.
Oh, God. Paula, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon, Bruce, and Dominic.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sharon, the Prime Minister has been having an interview on CNC3 for the past 2 hours, not so?
Yes.
I am calling from St. Joseph. Blink Entertainment, the only channel that has not been showing for the past 2 hours is CNC3. Every other channel, because the PRO of UNC was on TV6, but however, all the other channels showing except CNC3. There has to be a reason for that, not so?
Well, that's a blank black man on, you know.
Yes. But great is the PNM.
They could do what they want. Thank you very much.
Okay then. Have a nice day.
Thanks. But they're just telling me just go on the wrong places. I'm tired telling them that. You ain't listening to me. People, we looking for the up the line 736
we're
and
looking for
come on
800 come on,
and you have
people.
to put on I am on so I could see that you're on. I'm looking at the live.
Yes.
So I'm going up. Come on, we're looking for the highest number, and
So-
once I see that hit that and you say you're on, I'm calling you for your price.
Right. So Mrs. Prasad Bisesa said Pandey lost 4 times. Track record, right? Loss number 1.
Yes.
The whitewash she got in the Tobago House of Assembly election. 12-0.
Oh, God.
Blows, despite the fact they spent $60 million. 12-0. Then she got rid of Jack. ILP form. Blows in Shogodas West for Khadija, who went and got engaged before the...
And what about the wedding?
I don't know.
All right. She might get married this time.
That's it. That was number 2. Then we had the local government election of 2013, October. All the inroads that they make in 2010, gone. Blows. Then we had loss number 4, which was the first foray of Terence de Helsing. Terence versus Ian versus Omlala in November of 2013. She lost that too. Then we went up to 2015. Lost the general election. 2016. Lost the local government election. Then we came to, was it 20, was last year?
Yes.
The by-election.
By-election.
Yes, lost that too. And we had the general election. She lost again. So she done surpass Pandey a long time. Yeah, but
somebody says 10 loss.
But let's keep her. Let's keep her.
Keep her there. Don't let she get away. Where are my numbers? Come on, guys. Come on, man. I could see me. I taking holidays. That means all you already love me. I taking my holidays. Crandell, good morning. You need to log on to the live. I'm locked on 919 FM, 919 FM, sorry. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm seeing you guys. 7:41, come on, and we're going up, not down. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Dominic. Good morning, Bruce.
Morning, morning.
Yeah, this is Yanis here.
Hey,
well, you know, my happiest moment right now is PNM winning the election. Monroe, which is my new MP for Sandy Grande. But I'm making a plan here right now. I'm trying to see if I can meet up Toko. I want to look across to the beacon to see if I see anybody swimming from Tobago coming back to Toko. So, you know, because I know they got a swimmer, so they should have done start to swim already. I don't know how long they're going to take for me, but they might swim the real swim now. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. All right, so we're looking for the numbers. Come on, guys, 7:51. We just had 9 something and only just dropped off, boy.
Come on, open out.
Oh, gosh. I wonder, Wendell, you there?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning, fine. Good morning, Dominic.
Morning,
good
sir.
morning. Good morning, Sharon. And good morning, Bruce.
Wendell is setting up, you know.
Now, you see, after we doing that long live yesterday,
Yeah.
and we touched the hearts of many. And Sharon, I want to compliment your team. As you being the captain of this team, we did a job, and Trinidadians and Tobagonians listen. And I want to say, Sharon, the work now starts.
It now start.
And we have to make sure, and we make our people listen. We have to love our people, you know. And I cannot take my African brothers and my African sisters to side on people insulting your race and calling your race all sorts of things, and then want to hug up those people. We have to show them that they cannot insult us. They cannot tell us all kind of nasty things. Sharon, I received a call yesterday when I did your live. And it's from an East Indian person who I know very good. And when that man told me, how could I join with the PNM? Did you listen to what he said? How could I join? An East Indian person. So I tell him, you had no problem when I support with Sandu Karan. I say you had no problem that when I supported Caroline Sipasad Bichan. But your problem is, I told the people, do not vote Kamla in the UNC. And we have to continue with Keith Rowley. I said, what is the problem there? What is the problem there is when this African man support Winston Tukaran to give Kamla the position as Prime Minister, and she was an East Indian woman. He had no problem with that. But to show you how they think, and this is a person I went to school with, you know, sit with at St. Joseph College, you know. So when they could call, they could tell you their mindset from my school days with him. And I only have to do now is to pray for him and ask God to change his heart. And we have to send a message. And we have to speak to our people in Trinidad and Tobago. Because when you look at it, I don't care what nobody say. The most loving set of people in this country is African. We have to accept people of all different ways.
So true, so true.
All different ways. And you have to call a spade where a spade is. Right? And we have to come out and talk the truth. And I will not sit down and let nobody insult my people. I will not sit down and let nobody insult our ways. And then say a word. People, we have to stand up and show our true integrity. Show our love for country. Keith Rowley is the Prime Minister for everybody. He's not the Prime Minister for only the PNM. He's not the Prime Minister for only the African people. He's the Prime Minister for everybody, every citizen in this country. He represents Trinidad and Tobago internationally as the Prime Minister for every citizen of this country. And they cannot understand this. And that's what's hurting them. We see a lot of mismanagement by former Prime Minister Kamala Persaud-Bissessar, and the people have spoken. Up to now, we can't have the Prime Minister and the ADHG swearing. Today it has been postponed when it's supposed to be swearing in. Huh? What hell, what nonsense they're trying to do us? We had an election. It was a peaceful election. People went out in their numbers and vote. Don't try to hold the country as ransom as in 2015, where you had an election petition for the same 6 constituency again. We have to open our eyes and think about Trinidad, think about our future. The world is facing a COVID-19 economic crisis right now. America is issuing now that this nationals outside of the country cannot come back. Why? Because they cannot control the COVID-19. Russia saying they come up with a vaccine, and you himself show other Western countries were questioning the vaccine. And when you look at the 4 countries, they are the top 4 countries in the world with the spread of COVID-19. That's number 1 in the world. India surpassed everybody now, followed by America, followed by Russia, followed by Brazil. And we in Trinidad and Tobago is number 1 in the world, a small country as us. And there are people running with one set of nonsense. The most racist coming out now is coming out from the UNC camp. And I'm saying this, racialism is at its glory now in Trinidad and Tobago, and it's coming from the UNC. And if they don't want to say it, I saying it. It's coming from the UNC. And we have to stop it. We have to stop it, because let me tell you something. It has certain people might trigger, you know. Certain people might trigger. We support all with all your doubles. We support all with all your roti. We support all with all your businesses, grocery shop, hardware, name it. All your bars, all your pubs, everything. If we decided to hold back, if we decided to hold back and go on a silent protest and show our economic power too, we developed Trinidad and Tobago just as you. We came here as slaves. You came as indentured workers. We came here because the native of the Trinidad and Tobago was wiped out by a certain country, a certain race that come in. Go and search all the history. And we built this country. We built it until we couldn't take it no more when they abandoned slavery. We run away from the place where they treat us bad, so that we bring back memories. And today all they want to say all sort of nasty, dirty, stinking thing about us. We have to stand up. African people, let's stand up for the right. Let them know enough is enough, and we not continue with the nastiness where they want to treat us. Let us think about building Trinidad and Tobago. Let us think about going Trinidad and Tobago forward the next 5 years, because we have to stay with the government will remain for the next 5 years. Oh gosh, man. Shalala, go on.
Thank you very much, Wendell. Thank you very much, Wendell.
Senior Counsel.
Yeah, Senior Counsel Wendell. Send that thing to me, Bruce. Caller, good morning. Caller, you there? Good morning.
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 Am I on air?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, hi. I would like to share my views. Firstly, congratulations to the CNN. Very good campaign, you know, as opposed to the other party. Very, very nasty. But I would like to call on I want to say hard here. I don't want to say African brothers and sisters, because even East Indians are Africans too. Recognized all over the world as that. But my people, let us open our eyes today. The reason why guns are being placed in all their hands and it is so easily accessible is because they want all to kill out all themselves. And this is what we are doing. We need to stop it, because if you realize the opposition leader was saying how much percentage of East Indian have and this, that, and the other. Let us wake up and smell the coffee. This was a victory led by the Almighty God. Imagine Trinidad and Tobago. This little dot on the map was number 1 in the world. Yeah? Let us stop answering to their racialism on social media. Let us stop answering, because that is what they want. And they cannot do without us. All of a sudden. And you're not hearing nobody on the opposition side condemning this, eh? Even the hard-haired people in their party, right, staying there and taking this. This is blatant hatred, right? And I pray to God that they lose that Princess Tong seat. That Princess Tong seat, Padarak. You understand? I pray to God that my people, let us open our eyes. They want us to kill out each other so that they will populate. Open all the eyes, young people. There are some of us here who listening to this program. Some of us only know all the children in too, right? Talk to them. Carry them out in the park or somewhere. Sit down, you big man or big woman, go out one-on-one and talk to all the children. Pray over them. Pray with them. Pray with all the grandchildren. This is not going to get easy for black people, for hard-haired people, right? It's not good. It's going to get worse, and we see it clear as day. They don't like nobody. None of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me tell you something before I take the next call. Someone sent me a picture of a baboon. Oh God, where it gone? The person said, the person who sent it to them, they consider them their friend. They have a picture of a baboon. Look at it. Lord, what really possessed you to create Rowley? I'm going to put it up. Senor, sending a team. I'm trying to understand why we have to go down. You see how they think of us? You see how they think of us? You see how they think of us? Morning very much. Olga.
Good morning to you, Ms. Felix.
And Omar. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Morning.
Good morning to Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to whoever in the studio there with you. Well, I used a word to you some time back and you laugh. I keep saying what is to be can't was. You hear?
Yes.
What is to be can't was. And Sharon, it was not easy road to travel, which I tell you that I am in my little prayer corner here. And I am still calling on the prayer warriors all here. The journey, it is not over, because Satan does not accept defeat. So we have to keep tonguing it. We have to keep pushing our fingers into that saw, because they can do whatever they like. Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, what is to be can't was. You all have a pleasant day.
Thank you very much. So you see the reaction of the Naila Ramsaran. Someone is saying, as you said in your status, your profile, every action is a reaction. If you're going to start a fight, be ready for the war. You said it in your own post, you can't be racist in one breath and apologize with the next. You did not only make racist comments, you also suggested that the Prime Minister sabotaged drinking water to harm unborn children's lives. How am I to ever trust your company who mix and sell products to drink? If this is your intentions openly, then what about behind closed doors? There is no space for for that sort of behavior in our country. And persons like yourself, if were in other countries, be charged with hate crimes for those words. No amount of anger would allow someone to be racist. I ask that the country forgive you, but not for a minute forget your words. Forgiveness is not absorbing your ill will, and therefore your family, who are sure worked hard to create a brand, now has to salvage to stay alive or above board because a privileged, rude child like yourself destroyed a few hours. No one caused you to create shame to your family but yourself. I know everything I see your family products. Every time I see your family products, it would always remind me of the kind of veiled person or people we live around. That is joke. Log on and let me show you what they just sent to me. I'm putting it up again. Go on to the live on the Street 919 FM and we putting it up again. Senor, you hold your hand until I tell you to go. This is the behavior. This is how they think of us African people. I have East Indian friends. Good morning to Judy Khan. That's my real friend. I said to you, I have 2 East Indian sisters. They're dead. But I have 2 East Indian sisters and family. What kind of behavior is that? Terence Dial Singh, that's my member of parliament, who I adore. They started a thing spreading on about he racist. Further from the truth. Good morning to Rohan Sinanan. Faris Alwari. Oh gosh. And Mirel Dudu Darling, Stuart Young. Who does always try to get me in trouble when we go general council. Good morning, Stuart.
Kazim Hussein.
You know what I mean? Kazim Hussein.
Franklin Khan.
Franklin Khan. Faris Alwari.
Yes.
Come on.
Sagram.
Oh God, I'm a darling.
Yes.
Sweet
Yes.
child.
Yes.
Come on. Daniel Duki. Daniel Duki, I'm telling all you.
He's
What
another
is
one
this?
who didn't do too bad.
He didn't do
against
bad
David,
at all.
Yeah.
But you see, the race vote. David Lee didn't do nothing for his people. What he did? People were going across the Faris Alwari constituency to get help.
5 years they didn't see the man, they say.
I'm telling you.
He say Bruce in the line to tell you, no, I vote for the man, no, but 5 years mean see the man.
Imagine Princess Tong, Princess Tong Pari Padarat.
Yeah.
You leave the country and leave your whole constituency, you're gone. And all you run and vote for that.
And they had to go to Lovell Francis.
Lovell Francis.
Same
And,
Muruga
and
Tiblan
all over
then,
to get help.
But Muruga Tiblan vote for
Sawa Bacteria. I hear Kamla talking about Fuad Khan was there forever and ever. Fuad Khan decided he ain't taking in the first instance he ain't taking the card.
Yeah.
Or like he catch himself after. But who got the cards? Who got the help? Man, only up my life, the man. Let me surely they take the man. Come on, man. Where are you?
953. Come on,
we can do it.
We're looking for 1,000. 975.
219 shares.
Do I hear 975? Do I hear?
Share the live.
Do I hear 975? Come on. When 3 people drop off, we're going to tell you.
Come on, man.
52.
Up the live.
Breaking news and all, come on.
Yeah, come now, man. 957.
Trevor, good morning to you. Seafood lock on. Great is the
957. We need 43 more.
Come on, guys. We can do it.
961. All right. You are listening.
We won by 1,000, 2,000,
Do I hear
3,000.
970?
Come on, man. Ole, come on.
Do I hear 970?
Otherwise, we gone, you know. It's the 8:29. I cut the show halfway and I gone.
Senseless killings.
Hey, the 5 people who just drop off.
Come on, guys. Yeah, man. Jump on, man.
964. All right.
I want to show you how they think of Dr. Rowley and the
Do I hear
PNM.
975? 975.
We have all creed and race in the PNM party.
971. Do I hear 970? Do I hear 980? 980.
Come on, man.
Come on, let 29 people be able to listen. Tobago. We're going to tell you.
Hey. We We looking for 1,000.
Hey,
we
the four
going.
people who just drop off.
Always
Behave
that.
yourself.
Where's that? Only come on, man.
33, 981, 981. Do I hear 990? 990.
You could do
Do I
a
hear
good,
990?
a good auctioneer.
985, 985. Call it for 985. Come on.
Hey!
1,000.
Hey!
Yes.
What are we talking about? And I'm feeling greedy. Give me a 500 more now.
Okay, nothing with you. You ready?
Right.
You ready?
Yes. Migo, put it on.
Right.
That is what they're
Release.
sharing around and saying, Lord, what really possessed you to create Rowley? That is the here now, and for that all you, they will not be forgiven.
The other day them kill grandma. Gunshot, well you know them kill papa.
1.1.
Yeah, we reach
reach
1100.
1100.
All right, what
Come
is
on,
this?
we
What is
hitting the 1300
Yeah,
here
yeah,
before
yeah. Breaking record this morning.
Come on,
now, man.
share
Come
the
now, man.
live.
Yes.
This is how they think of Dr. Rowley. All you for real? Powered by what is this? Narad? They for real?
Giving and badness them teaching.
No shame.
No shame.
None
All you for
whatsoever.
real, boy?
Yeah.
All you for real? And you have African people sitting down here and saying nothing to condemn these things? All you for real? No,
And
man.
then you'll have Annie Roberts posing with a photo eating a banana.
But he could eat that.
Disgusting.
He could eat that. But that's how we think of himself. Come on, guys. If only want to make me real happy here, give me that 1300 and I go feel real good this morning. You know what? How I will feel? Mission accomplished. 8:31 a.m. on a Wednesday morning already, eh?
Yeah.
I am saying to Trinidad and Tobago, we're not accepting this anymore.
Yeah.
And anytime we find out the people who are spewing the racism in this country, we're not supporting the business. I saying that this morning, or they could get vexed with me.
Yeah.
Let me say good morning to Juliet Davy, good morning to Dane Francois, Sherma Wilson, Tallman Village, Deep South, Mr. Porter Spain, all the carols. So we stick on 11, only come on, man, we could do this thing. Give me a little 12.
They would have even tried to hurt me. They would have do me off.
Give me a little 12, give me a little something, give me something more.
But you know, Sharon, I was listening to the Prime Minister earlier talk about how, you know, the obstructionists are preventing him from putting his cabinet in place, new cabinet in place, because there are persons who are no longer in the fold, who were replaced as MPs.
Yes.
But they still sit in there as ministers, and he's unable to put his cabinet together so that
Exactly.
he could carry on the business of the country.
People, we have things to do. 296 shares. Excellent. 530 likes. Who don't like it, that's the business.
Yes.
But these are the things we're faced with. This is how they think of us. Why? We living in Trinidad and Tobago.
Correct.
We living here. Come on now, man. Rowley Jr., mommy just call me back and I'll see you there. Rowley Jr., morning.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Rowley.
Hi, morning Sharon, morning Bruce, Dominic.
Morning.
You know, it's I don't know how far these people intend to go with not standing. I always say, Sharon, that one of the things about election is you have to be able to stand your losses.
Yes.
And I keep telling people, UNC, even in the parliament, if you listen them properly when they're debated, you're going to debate. And you can see where if they're overpowered, especially by Dr. Rowley, Mr. Imbert, Mr. Robinson Regis, they would submit to either be absent or they call you name. And that's a problem. And, you know, it's such a sad thing because there are so much East Indian members in the PNM. I mean, you think about Mr. Rohan Sinanan, you think about the gentleman who went up for Point of Peer. And, you know, it's such a sad thing because they have to sit there and endure or probably just observe the sort of nastiness, because that's the only thing I can come up with right now, and the behavior of people out there who cannot stand an election loss. The transition period from Dr. Rowley, from Mr. Manning to Kamla Prasad was very smooth. Anytime a UNC lost an election, it's always a problem. And it's an indictment on them because Sharon, Dominic, and Bruce, UNC don't respect independent agencies in this country. They don't. And not only that, if it seems that you are led by an African person, they always feel that they'll be thievery. I don't know. And I keep telling people, once the UNC leader remains there, or any leader they bring in, and don't understand me, you, Dominic or Bruce, then you'll always get results, like I told them yesterday. You will always get results 24-17, 22-19, 23-18. You would never get the difference. And you see the whole coming together? That's COP. I want people to think, UNC is not a good group. And like I said yesterday, those 19 seats of people that did not really take into consideration or did not take heed of what that lady did in our 5 years of watching our government reign, destroy this economy. That wasn't just people saying things, you know. A man ran away with 400 million of our money and trying to fool people with, I'll give you 95,000 laptops. And I keep telling gullible people, including East Indian and African, Kamala Prasad did not do any survey of what impact laptop would have been on the people of Trinidad and Tobago, on the children. They never did it. The people who benefited, we keep telling all here, were the people who did the repairs and the people who sold it. They did not do any survey. So my thing, I don't want to go back there. What I'm looking forward to, I'm thanking again, Bruce, like yesterday, are the 22 seats of right-thinking citizens who demonstrated and impacted on a worthless group of people that right-thinking people need to run this country. And that is what's happening today. And if all you're losing, all you can come out with what? But I want the East Indian people in the PNM to have something to say about these people and the nasty way they're treating us today. And before I go, Sharon, Bruce, and Dominic, people, stop selling yourself short. Go to school, understand what it is to be on top. The reason why people are getting like that because they're economically strong. But no matter how strong you are economically, to vote on the day, it's not about economics. It's about your ability to put your finger on a group of people that is properly organized to run Trinidad and Tobago, and that's what happened. Who vexed? Lost. You all take care. All the best.
And thank you to the 1,200 people who are now online.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And I'm seeing that Philip Edward Alexander just stormed the PNM office of Colum Imber. That was 3 days ago.
That was Sunday.
Verbally assaulted one of the female members of staff and jumped onto the bonnet of MP Imber's car. You see these people, how they went? You see the kind of behavior? And you want to be a leader in this country. You want to be a leader in this country, boy? God help us, yes. Trinidad and Tobago, my music.
Oh gosh.
It's 8:27 a.m. 1,200 viewers. And I'm leaving it there for you all to see how they think of us. Not just Dr. Rowlino. This is not just for Dr. Rowlino. This is for all African people in this country. How some people think of us. Good morning to my darling Judy Khan. I can tell you we went wrong in some of these places. And there were East Indian people telling us, yes, we voted for PNM. And you know why? Because we fed up on the racism. It has to stop. It has to stop. Caller, good morning.
Sorry. Good morning to my sister, good morning to my brother Gushin, and good morning to my brother Dominic.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. Another day that the Lord has made.
Indeed.
Let us all rejoice and be glad in it. Only the enemy will not rejoice and be glad in it because Satan have them covered. Righteousness exalted nation, but sin is the reproach of every nation, of any nation, and that will happen to them. Our constituency will over 1,000 seats. What you going back to count? What you go back to recount? How could you break down that? But you see, the laws are put in place where the EDC must only count a certain amount of, if there's let us say 50 or 60 votes, because they count there. But once you cross over a certain amount of hundreds, they don't really count that. I'm wasting time. And it's time. Dr. Oli was on CNC Street just now. And I was telling us it's time to wasting. The prolonging time to see how long they could keep the government out of office. But Kamala Prasad Biswas and them know that they don't know that we did the work on the ground and we get the end result. And they could jump high, they could jump low. The PNM government is in power. And what they're fighting for is all the country really want in this country is our millions of dollars that they cannot give back home for, you know. That is what we want, and that's what they're fighting for. But it must be done. Have a blessed day.
Well, boy. Olia, tell them now, Dominic. Tell them.
Oh, gosh.
Tell Senor send something else for him to put up for me.
Senor.
But because if we had taken God out of our thoughts and put the UNC here, only to see what happened to us. Because they never follow protocols one day. Tell them to check it and put it up for them to see. I want them to see. We have to show you for some people who are getting the WhatsApp messages. Tell them what you're now seeing on Facebook.
Yeah, so CNC3 had put out a post. Cummings takes win in Lauketa over UNC's John. And they have a picture of Jolene John with her red finger. And the first comment is by someone by the name of Mala Ragunanan. And the comment is monkey. Right? Yeah.
So they're not even just saying it to us, the PNM, you know. They now started, it's streaming out to them now.
Yeah.
And I tell her that, what you doing there? Plenty of that they will give her. But I want to put up a next thing for them to see. That was the behavior of them. And while we were telling people social distancing, put on your mask, and balling that, all the liver string, that moose tell you, balling. Go in your vehicles, put on your mask. We're not congregating. They were congregating.
Yeah.
No mask on. So they didn't care if we have community spread. They don't care about that. No, they don't. No, they don't. Music, DJ, music. While Senor putting up for me to show you all, because you have to log on to see on Facebook, the Street 919 FM. While he putting it up for you all to see how reckless these people are, you will understand. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. Okay, so I've been listening to you guys all morning, right? And let me tell you what gets me really angry with Trinidad and Tobago. When that thing happened with George Floyd, they marched in the savannah, and that wasn't really affecting Trinidad. This today is affecting Trinidad. No one is saying anything. No one not marching. No placards, do nothing.
Correct.
You understand?
Yes.
That gets me so mad. Things that affect us, we don't march for it. We wait till America do it. The problem is America is fighting for racism. You will see people in Trinidad fighting for racism. I think this is madness. And Miss Kamala Prasad isn't saying a word. When she lost, she went on the news and she said she wanted a recount. When this is happening now, we are not hearing anything. I think personally we should not support no. Actually, people aren't East Indians or Africans. East Indians are born in India. Africans are born in Africa. We are of East Indian descent and African descent. We are Trinidadians.
Correct.
I think Afro-Trinidadian, Indo-Trinidadian, that does not make sense to me. We are Trinidadians.
Yes.
And I think we should not support no business of East Indian descent until everybody stands up and say, hey, we don't support this. And then we will know who is for us and who is not for us. Because that is ridiculous. People are writing stuff. I don't know if jobs and companies are seeing this, because normally when you go for an interview, they ask you for your Facebook and on Instagram and etc. They aren't seeing this. People should start to lose their jobs.
Correct.
Imagine a teacher from one of those schools.
Bishop Ansteel.
Bishop Ansteel. That's your behavior. So how are you going to treat the children in your classroom of different ethnicity?
Yeah, and I shun racism totally because I look like African descent, but my last name is Mahabir. I have been hated.
You see what I mean?
My lifetime. Even when I went to vote, they were like, you sure this is you? You sure this is you? That is so disrespectful. I think Trinidad should stand together because I have a lot of friends of East Indian descent and they're really nice. They're really nice people.
Yes.
What I don't like is racism. And so far it looks like people of the UNC I'm not saying anything from anybody. No one isn't saying anything. Everyone is going about their daily life as normal. I think people should stand. We should see placards. They should stand in Parliament because when the UNC didn't want something that PNM did, they would go in front of Parliament and stand up and they would have placards. Where are our placards?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, let me tell you, that's a young person. I am calling on, so I want you to now make your placard. We are fed up of the racism. Stop it. Take out your picture and let's start sharing it on Facebook. We can't afford to have this and this at this time. And I want to show you, we have 1,300 viewers. Me go put it up for them to see. That is their reckless behavior. They didn't care about COVID and how it affects us. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to say something. There's a gentleman by the name of Mr. Turkey Neck. He coming up on your screen saying that all kind of ill things about Dr. Rowley. But I just want to tell him, leave Dr. Rowley alone because he cannot put his foot in Dr. Rowley's shoes. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's such a joking name to talk the talk.
That is why.
Come out with your real name
That
and
is
talk
why
the talk.
we have 1,300 viewers and you have none. This is the reckless behavior. Watch it. I want you to see it. Watch it. Congregate. Look how close they are to one another. Watch it. If the PNM had only done that, you better hear about it. Look at it. While we say we have motorcade, we're not going into any place that everybody, because remember they say in groups of 10. So we're not going to congregate so that you spread the virus. You must treat this as I look, I say, hey Dominic, I know if you, Bruce, I know if you are, put on your mask. Do the right thing. Watch their behavior. Watch it.
You know, the unfortunate thing about this, Sharon, is that now it's going to create a situation where persons of African descent will be suspect of persons of East Indian descent, even though they're not like that.
True.
So you might go into a business place and East Indian, one of the people not like that at all, but it is so now ingrained in your mind, you're thinking that kind of thing.
Trinidad and Tobago, we do not have space for this in our country at this time. We do not have space for that. We don't have that time, that space. We don't have it. And we need to stop it. And thank you very much for sharing. 340 shares, 646 likes, dislikes, or whatever, loves, however, I don't care. 1,300 viewers. We need to stop this nonsense. It's not going to do anything for us.
To kill the sheep and the sheep.
Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Miss Sharon Felix.
Good morning.
This is Miss Newgrant here.
Hi, Miss Newgrant. How are you doing?
Oh, gosh, last week I was trying to get through to you because I wanted to make one last big plea to the people of Moruga table, and I called this number until my finger gets flat. I didn't get through to you, right? But, you know, all right, congratulations still to the PNM. Now, my political leader, this beautiful, handsome, black gentleman, right, who blanked them out, by Friday, I will have 1,000 flyers. 1,000 flyers. Hear what I'm saying? I will send it to your WhatsApp for you all to see and share, because this has to stop, right? When with Brother David, I told him, right, let us start a petition to stop using the word nigger. Right, only use it for university level, for education, coming through history, right? Because people keep disrespecting, keep taking that. People don't find out it's strong, aggressive sometimes, but aggressive time need aggressive movement. We can't be lovey-dovey again, right? Because they show you. We spend all our money buying these products wholesale in we little business, selling it for these people and them, and they keep, whether it's the pizza, the hamburger, the water, whatever. It's had to stop. People start spending your money amongst yourself. If you don't see it, improvise for something else. Long time didn't have all these grocery and things, and people still live. Thank you, Ms. Felix. You all have a good day.
Thank you very much. We don't have time for this. Why must we you're pulling us into something, people? We don't have time for this. We have a virus that nobody can smell, see, feel, or hear it coming. We have to be praying and asking God to cover us, to keep us safe. And you engaging in this set of racism, and Kamla Prasad Bissessa and the UNC not saying anything about it?
Try to kill the sheep.
Caller, good morning.
A blessed morning, Ms. Sharon Felix, Bruce Wayne, Mr. Dominic, I say your voice, loyal listeners and callers. Ms. Sharon Felix, where you expect from the losers? As a showing people, licks is a nice thing, I know, when you're doing wrong. because it's correcting you if you was watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Taking licks is a problem, and that is the problem you get in here right now. They can't take the licks. It's from since 2010 to now, Kamala Prasad Biswas have been getting licks. And when you, if as I show our example, you know, in the class, it must have this child who always give the teacher trouble and always have to get licks. That's what's going on right now with the UNC. They get so much licks that right now they want to get problems. Thank you very much. Great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we shall prevail. Thank you very much, Mr. Sharon Felix again.
Thank you very much. And I'm hoping that Faris Alwari and they go after that Princess Tongue seat. Because if the PNM had done that, you see what you see? They run into court and they run in for recount and they run in for this. Well, we're going to deal with them. You followed the wrong form and it has to be dealt with. Go after it. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, I really think if the Indian people of the country, different districts and all around who really are nice people, who really don't stand for this, who really don't want to see this, and really want to see a better country, they are the ones should have the placard. They are the ones supposed to stand up and talk against it. And because they don't really listen to us, the others, they really listen to the kind. So if the kind come out and protest against this thing and show that they're not in favor of this, those in the PNM, those wherever, I think it will make a difference. And for the gorilla part, for those who are doing that to aggravate us, to see if they could cause us to always be feeling this way about how they think, they should realize that they should put up the devil face for them. There's what they are, because they feel they're good looking and everything, but the inside, how they think, is worse than the good look. The good look is nothing, that's vain. They're just supposed to be more deep than that and be ashamed of their thinking and their behavior. So it's the devil they represent, and they should be ashamed of that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. You know, this morning I'm really, really upset. I find we're going on and going too far with this. Caller, good morning. Caller?
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Beautiful Trinidad, Tobago.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Good morning. Are you hearing?
You're breaking up bad.
Yeah. Okay, let me try to call back in.
Where are you going? Go to... Let me see. Let me hear you. Hello?
Are you hearing?
No, you're breaking up.
Yeah, still breaking
You need to go somewhere and stay where you are.
I was in. Are you hearing? No, well, it's because it's usually where I am. But
oh, no.
I'll call you back.
All right, okay. Mr. Archer? Go on, Mr. Archer, go on too. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
I just want to draw a reference to something I noticed in the news today, staying away from the politics for a minute, where Judge Fancy Prasad orders a lawyer jail for not paying the client money that the court had.
Yeah, we
you know,
talked.
he doesn't know about Rambin.
Oh, caller.
Apparently he doesn't live in Trinidad.
Caller, well said. Well said.
What is wrong with these people and this racial thing that they want to perform in Trinidad?
Well said.
I would like the people to call in, please, or call his attention, draw his attention, that Ramdeen owed this dead man's family money and hasn't paid, and still practicing law in Trinidad and Tobago. Is the law in Trinidad and Tobago on a concert stage where they're only acting? Is this the Trinidad and Tobago that I was born and loved? I don't believe this. I don't believe this. I know you all have a nice day, and I would like the callers to call in and draw Chief Prasad's attention to Ramdeen's case. Okay, you have a nice day. Thank
you very much. Well, guys, this is where the program have to come to an end. I now look across. We have 30 seconds. So, talk to you tomorrow morning, please, God. We are gone. We just have that's it. We out of time. And to all of you, as remember, I want these numbers in the morning. Guys, we're gone, yes? We can even say the daily word. We're gone. Ciao.
Too much watch and peep. It's time the wolves them leave the sheep.
They talk. You talk. Come talk with us. On the street. 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home or, get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the Street 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join Wayne Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the Street 919 FM.
Your family's safety and home protection. It's in your hands. Introducing Digicel Smart Home. For the first time, a state-of-the-art system that you control with a tap of an app. Protect your family the smart way. Anywhere, at any time. Get 24/7 professional monitoring and emergency response. Control your cameras, sensors, and more. Plus, turn your home into a smart home. The power to protect is in your hands with Digicel Smart Home. Visit DigicelTT.com to sign up today.
Sharing your goals, helping you find your place in the world. Eastern gratitude, holding your hand, leading the way, here for your needs, making sure that you succeed. Eastern's lending a hand. Eastern together, we're leading the way. Eastern Credit Union, leading the way.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Oliver S. Clark, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
When it
comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee, allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions, or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-GDOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Come talk with us.
Realest news, hard talk.
Real talk on the street, 919 FM.
This is the word on the street. The Tobago only news on Street 919 FM.
Good morning, it's the word on the street, the All Tobago newscast on the street, 919 FM. Making news in Tobago, political commentator says the PDP presents a formidable opposition in Tobago. And the Tobago West MP says internal governance for Tobago is a priority. With the details, I am Jason Shield. Political commentator Dr. Winsford James, in reflecting on the People's National Movement's victory in Tobago, said the Progressive Democratic Patriots, led by Watson Duke, won the support of a significant portion of the electorate and therefore presents a formidable opposition on the island. The PNM's Shamfa Kojo and Ayanna Webster Roy secured second terms in Tobago West and Tobago East constituencies, respectively, over the PDP's Tasha Grace Burris and Mr. Duke. Dr. James said the PDP cannot be discounted as a political force in Tobago. He added that in the absence of a final tally, there also appeared to be a low voter turnout in Tobago, which meant that people who may have voted for the PNM before may now have been turned off. Recently elected Member of Parliament for Tobago West, Shamfa Kojo, while addressing the media after the results were announced on Monday night, promised that internal self-government for Tobago is a priority for the new parliament. A revised self-government bill in 2018 was approved by Cabinet and was being reviewed by a joint select committee. However, the bill lapsed on July 3rd, as once a parliamentary term ends, a bill automatically lapses. Ms. Kojo said the GSC did tremendous work on the bill, bringing persons from abroad to explain certain items and engage stakeholders from throughout Trinidad and Tobago, as well as regionally and internationally. And a note that the Division of Settlements, Urban Renewal and Public Utilities Crown Point office, located at the Coliseum Building 2, will be closed today for sanitization. And that was the word on the street, the All Tobago newscast on the street 919 FM. In a reminder of the top stories, political commentator says the PDP presents a formidable opposition in Tobago, and the Tobago West MP, internal self-governance is a priority for the new parliament. Stay right here on the street, 919 FM, for more news. We have our national major newscast coming up at 10 a.m. I am Jason Shields. Do have a good morning.